Timothy Oliphant. Hi, everybody. We're doing our first day impressions from Summer Game Fest. So we played a bunch of stuff, and we can tell you about 80% of it.
No,
not even. Okay, 20. A lot of weird embargoes.
Most of Huber's stuff we can talk about.
I can tell you about
one game that he played today.
Yeah.
The rest of us have. I've got like 5.
I have 1.
But I can't tell you about a couple of things.
And the funny thing is, like, I actively try to avoid this situation, and it still doesn't work because nobody tells me when we can talk about things until the last minute.
Yeah, it's
Dr.
a good
Strange
thing I asked.
There you go, Dr. Strange. Yeah.
It's a good thing I asked on one of them because, like, I was like, "Oh yeah, what's the embargo?" And it's like weeks.
I know,
Yeah.
crazy.
Anyway,
we got a lot of embargoes tonight, but we're gonna tell you about everything we can tell you about that we played today. Hands-on at Summer Game Fest.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Should we begin? Are we just gonna dive right in?
We're going in this random order that Blood has.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not really random.
We did an RNG generator. We really did.
It's literally just the order of per person. Like,
great.
I went through each person's schedule and then just pasted them in the thing, and then I didn't reorganize them in any way.
We're going through blocks per person.
Chronological order.
Blood,
Director's intent.
Yes. Blood, I love this because I truly want to know about what you all played. So I am here asking what you all played and what you can talk about because I am very curious because Summer Game Fest is so fun for those of you who do not have the privilege of being there. It is such a privilege, and I am so grateful that I am just allowed to be in that arena, if you will, because there are so many just games to play. I filmed a Huber Hype today with Dawn.
Yeah.
You'll be able to see behind the scenes. My intent of that is to just bring you all inside.
Yeah.
And to see it all.
Yeah.
Because we just get to,
inhabit an alley for 3 days.
Exactly. It is just
it's in a weird part of town.
Yeah.
It's a weird series of buildings. It feels nice and cool on the inside, but then you step out and you're like, oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
We're in like a weird part of town.
We filmed the berm. Does anybody know the berm? I asked Don. He didn't know what the berm was. Does anybody know what the berm is?
Is it like
I know what a berm is,
it's
but
like a small hill.
So, because I've watched the Disney documentaries about Disneyland, the berm is the phrase they use to keep you inside of the park.
Okay.
Oh.
It's like the barrier.
Yeah.
The berm is like we don't want you to leave this reality. We don't want you to see what's on the
So
outside.
it's like a hill
Is
blocking
it like
your
those
view.
hills
Yeah.
behind Toontown?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
Don,
I just get
100.
over that side, and
Yes.
then I'm free.
They
Okay.
The berm at SGF, not good. They have no berm. It's just
just
like
a
chaos.
fence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just a fence.
It's a fence.
I think
and a
it's
guy.
pretty good. You don't think about what's
You feel
around.
inside.
Watch
SGF
Huber Hype,
when you're
you'll
in
see.
SGF. Disney also has No See Me Green or whatever.
What is that?
It's like a specific. They did like psychological studies of like the color that the eye will like ignore the most.
Whoa.
They have a green one and a no-see-em blue.
Whoa.
Or it's like a bluish gray because it blends in with the sky basically. So like there are a bunch of ride buildings that are like a giant, huge warehouse square of a building, and you can fully see it, but your brain just glides over it because it's like gray sky color. You just like miss it.
I love that.
It's
I love
wild.
this. It's
Disneyland.
All, yeah, it's all crazy.
Anyway, so Sonic Pico Park.
So
Yeah.
let me dive in. So
Okay.
let me. If we're gonna dive in, this is the first one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Me, Damiani, and Don and Rihanna MP played together.
Great.
Yeah.
Let me.
So we got Don and Sophia are here too, and they're gonna give
Yes.
impressions of their stuff also.
Also, let me give a little backstory on this because this is crazy actually. Because I talked to other people at the show. Everybody is there. I talked to Tyler,
Yeah.
who is a Easy Allies patron
Tyler,
for a
shout
long
out.
time.
Dude, can
Legend.
I give context on Tyler?
Yes, please.
Tyler
So if you remember
Yes.
9 years ago or whatever, in an episode of Easy Update, I gave someone I met someone and their mom, right?
Yeah.
I gave him
Yes.
my copy of Zelda Breath of the Wild, right?
Uh-huh.
So, was at a gaming event with his mom or whatever. he now works in the industry
Yeah.
at PR and is doing PR at events that we're going to.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
He's working there.
Yeah.
Professional.
Oh, he's the best.
Professional.
He's
Oh,
the
yeah,
best.
yeah. No, I work with Tyler all the time, and I've
Yes.
forgotten all about all this.
Right?
So
It's just like cool. It's like I'm like, oh man, we've been doing this a long time.
So as a
It's like,
setup
shit.
to you folks talking about this, I say, hey Tyler, man, what's the best thing you've seen today? He says Sonic Pico Park. He said it was the best thing he's seen all day. Damiani also was hyping it up. I want to hear why this is one of the best games of Summer Game Fest.
Damiani
Full
sounded
stop.
pissed at this at dinner.
Oh,
No.
You told me this was one of the games of the show.
Yes, it is. There was this one part where
Okay,
we were
okay.
trying to we were talking about early builds of games and like how things communicate,
He was
and you get
attempting
stuck in
cheese.
puzzles sometimes
Yeah.
because it's like an early build. This is this year's Pragmata because last year
This year's Pragmata.
because last year at SGF everyone was going around saying that was game of the year and shit like
okay.
that.
I'm like Pragmata is this year's Pragmata.
Pragmata.
Came out
It
2
was
months
last year's
ago.
Pragmata. Yeah, everyone I talked to was like literally saying, "This is the game of the show." Game of the show. Everybody's like, "Man, it sucks you didn't play. It's game of the show."
Wow, I feel left out, dude.
But not this year.
Yes.
This year we played this. This was revealed yesterday. SGF as part of the Sonic 35th anniversary. And initially I was like, oh, this might be like a fun, jolly, like stream. We're gonna play together.
Yeah.
This is the future of Sonic the Hedgehog right here. Forget Generations 2. Forget Sonic 5. Whatever you're thinking about for like the next mainline Sonic game. This is where it is at. This is amazing. It's got pseudo Sonic mechanics to it, but it's
Yeah.
also got this teamwork thing where it's like actually really fun to do because you gotta
Many
work
gimmicks.
together to solve puzzles about traversal.
Yeah,
It's
and you have
traversal puzzles.
collision, Huber. So like you
Yeah,
have
it's
to like
friendly
stack
fire.
on top of each other and
You-
stuff.
and you
yeah.
like bump
But-
into each other.
Yes,
and
like you
stuff?
just missed it in the clip
wow.
here. We're
Yeah,
watching
yeah.
for our listeners. So you have friendly fire. So like if you need to like precision stop at a ledge, you gotta like build in that kind of like the buffer room so that like you're not right at the edge because everyone will bump you off.
Yeah.
But there are some key Sonic elements.
So
like everyone can
essential
spend-
teamwork. Essential.
Yeah,
Yes,
absolutely,
absolutely.
absolutely, yeah.
Although there's
Okay,
one
okay.
part I wanted to see if we could cheese, but we didn't have enough. We couldn't get everyone on board to see if we could cheese it. We'll wait for the final version. Like all of them have spin dashes.
Nice,
Tails can
nice,
glide,
nice.
but he can't fly up. So
Yeah.
wherever you hit the glide and the jump, he will stay at
Yeah,
that
I was
level.
playing as Tails.
So
like,
everybody has their own ability. Like Knuckles. Can
Knuckles
he
will glide.
climb
He will
and-
glide.
Okay,
He will
cool.
glide.
Cool.
But there's also the way you can like Tails. You can grab Tails and like just like in Sonic 2, he can carry you like
Yeah.
horizontally.
I had to carry the whole group.
But that's the thing. The way you all can hang on, you can either be stacked one by one, or like one time I was playing as Amy, I was able to like hug Sonic from the side and be like attached to the side. They have sometimes they have unique animations for how they grip each other.
Dude.
So even the way you grab and form clusters feels like it's
Yeah.
going to be important.
It's
Yeah.
so wild because it's Sonic and it's Sega and it looks so low budget.
Yeah, no,
It
this
looks
is
like one of
this
the
is a
most
solo-
low
This is a solo
budget-
dev.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Well, Pico Park is like, yeah, there's I think at least two other ones, but they're like group puzzle games. Yeah, where you have to figure out how to get through a zone and like achieve little things, you know.
Yeah.
I've
I've
this
never
is
messed
like
with
a
those.
Sonic skin on. I've never played them either, so yeah, they've always looked interesting to me.
Yeah, you got the springs that you got to hit, and like you got to do timing, hitting switches. The best part was when we were all tethered together.
Yeah,
and
we all had like little ropes attached to each other, but like they were attached like in a certain order too.
Yeah.
And so we had to figure out like how to work with that.
Yeah.
So like there's
I
a
know-
puzzle we had to solve with that, and they're like, it was interesting to figure that out.
I know Don will agree because, we grew up with Sonic and so much about Sonic's vibe is the different zones. We got Green Hill Zone.
Oh,
we
yeah.
got
Chemical plant.
Chemical
zone.
Plant. We got
Chemical
Casino
Plant.
Zone.
Oh, yeah.
Marble.
Oh, yeah.
But everything we've seen is just like super low budget.
Yeah, I mean this is almost like a gray box or something.
Yeah,
you know,
is
and,
that-
like, there's no environment.
Is that going to be the whole game?
This is what Pico part
I
looks
think
like.
so.
Yeah.
Because it's specifically
Yeah.
styled on.
Yeah.
You never
Yeah.
know. They
But if
might
you have the
flip a
mechanics,
switch.
That'd be funny.
yeah.
They could flip a switch at some point and it becomes different visual style.
Dude,
You never know.
that
Could be
Yeah,
a
yeah,
secret.
yeah.
Could be a secret somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we love
Then-
that casinos.
Yeah, they'll flip a switch
Oh,
and everything will
yes.
just be the same but green. The Green Hill Zone now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually wild because other people at the show were like, yo, this is a highlight of Summer Game Fest. And that's always the best thing is like this unexpected gem where it's like, hey, that looks really fun. We all love Sonic, you know, it's 35-year birthday. Like this is a staple of all of our lives. We've all grown up with Sonic.
Oh, there's the tethering. Yeah.
Yeah, but for people to come away from it saying, no, this is actually one of the best games I played today.
That was an interesting, Hubert. The ring mechanic was very interesting. So it's like
yeah, coins and rings,
because
exactly.
you had to, you know, like they like give you the tutorial. It's like, okay, a ring lets you absorb a hit, right? And
Yeah.
so like one person gets a ring, and then they've got to take a hit.
Only one person can have a ring.
No.
Everyone can have rings.
Oh, Okay.
But the first thing that they showed you a ring, there was only one ring.
Got it.
So like the first person had to take a hit to kind of like show the mechanic, and once you know they took the hit, then they pushed the button and everyone could go through.
Yeah.
But then later there was a part where like everybody needed to have a ring, and so like if somebody grabbed two, then you had to like bump into them to knock a ring out and get that ring.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is important. If you fall into a gap, you just teleport back.
Got
but
it.
with the ring stuff, some of the hazards, if one person fails, you all have to restart.
Got
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it kind of
There are
varies
fail states.
depending on the puzzle.
Did my main man Robotnik make an appearance? Did he reveal himself?
Not
see
in
him
this
yet,
part,
but
no.
you know
That
Okay.
was the
Yeah.
only
he's in
thing.
the
Yeah.
shadows lurking.
Okay.
You know, he's
Okay.
waiting. Opportune moment to reveal
Yeah.
himself.
I'm
Yeah.
hoping that was the only thing that wasn't clear because we went through a couple.
Oh,
they weren't full
yeah.
zones. But they were
Yeah.
you think there's bosses in this game?
I don't know
though?
if there'll be bosses, but I bet there'll be some like Robotnik themed
There
mechanics
better be
and
Robotnik.
environments. I wouldn't be surprised to see Metal Sonic at
I
some point.
would not be surprised to see like a boss that like
There's gotta be
utilizes the
bosses.
tether stuff. Yeah,
Oh, there's gonna
somehow.
be puzzle bosses, absolutely.
Yeah, because that's essentially what this is. Like
Yeah.
this is a puzzle game that like uses platforming as a
Cool.
puzzle device.
Very
you know?
cool.
Yeah.
Miyamoto is angry right now that Sega did this first.
He was like, why did I not put
He's like,
Mario in this
all
situation?
those like multiplayer 3D World and New Super Mario Brothers, like
Yeah,
they
'cause
they missed the mark.
There were times where we had to like sync up, like where we had to like have multiple people like spin dashing at the same time to have enough force.
Cool.
There are also times
Is
where we
the
had
audio
to,
there? The
Yeah.
Cool.
Perfect.
and then
We need
also
that.
like we had to sync up like
Great.
when we released the spin dash because they're like falling blocks. So like we all had to go across like real close to each other.
horizontally racing
Yeah.
across. The part, since we never addressed I didn't address this, and you brought it up earlier. Part that I was like thought was like needed a little bit more explanation. There was a puzzle where we were trying to like find different ways to reach a higher ledge. Like we wanted Tails to try and carry us up. We
Yeah.
can't carry you
Yeah,
up.
so like there was like a
Using
little
everybody's
bit.
abilities. I
There's
love
a
that.
little bit of a ramp and then a platform, and then above that there's a higher platform. And so we were just trying to stack, and then like we were trying to like, okay, how do we like double, like maybe if I
Yeah.
jump and then you jump off of me or something like that, and we were trying to get up to
Whoa.
that higher point.
Yeah. They didn't. There was nothing previously to that point that explained that when you begin your spin down, momentum can be preserved through a curve as long as both sides have a solid surface.
Okay.
But you can be that. Your friends can be that solid surface that makes like the wall complete.
Whoa.
So because you stack three of you, you would make the wall on both sides go high
Higher
enough so that
up.
your spin dash momentum would continue long enough
Dude.
to go high. But if at the lower point, if no one was there, your momentum would stop sooner. You never make it up. So nothing explained that, and that I don't even
So
know
a
if that's
lot
a
of
real
teamwork.
Sonic physics thing. Maybe it
Yeah.
is. That's like too deep of a cut for me.
I
Like,
mean,
yeah.
I think it's a Sonic physics, but it's the thing is it's the character physics.
Yeah.
Like your characters
Yeah.
basically like become the wall.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
so it's
cool.
This
crazy.
was his beef with the game, though.
Yeah.
That's what he had. A
Yeah,
bone to
this
pick
is
with.
one thing I was like,
Nothing explained.
No one-
yeah,
no
I
one
felt like there
explained
should have
that,
been like
yeah.
a little easy, like a
Got
part
it.
before where because they
Which
had
maybe
some
in the
on
full game it does.
They had some
Yeah.
text in the background. It was clear for the demo. It said like the coin will absorb, ring will absorb a hit.
Yeah.
They didn't have anything for that. I was like, that was the one small thing you changed. This would have been perfection.
Wow. Okay. So, Sonic Pico Park, apparently one of the best games at Summer Game Fest.
Yeah.
Not just at Easy Allies, not just here. Other people were saying the same thing. So definitely put that on your radar for sure.
Didn't you have other devs saying that?
Multiple.
I'm not kidding. 3 separate humans told me
so
it
funny.
was their favorite thing they played. So like, whoa. Check it out. To put it on your radar.
Dude, I can't wait to get to one. I don't
Yeah.
know when we're getting to one of these. but
All right,
these two are
what's
gonna
next?
freak out
Yeah,
about
what's next?
Slap
I
out
have
of
no
it.
list. I have no list.
Yeah, I've got the
So-
list. So
Great.
slap out of it is next.
Slap out of it.
Slap out.
Slap the
Yeah.
butt.
Little butt slaps.
So
So slap out of it.
so this is a
puzzle slapping game.
yeah, puzzle game. Yeah, with the emphasis on like everything you do is kind of like related to slapping. There's this really fun like
Yeah.
stretchy arm animation on the guys.
Yeah.
And I
It
didn't see
reminds
this
me of
trailer
those
at all, but-
those old little things we had as kids. Those little.
Oh, yeah,
gooey-
yeah.
Oh
The
yeah,
little
yeah, yeah,
gooey
exactly.
things.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the characters look a little Muppet-like in some cases, but others they're kind of different too. Oh, slap in the butt.
I was playing a different game that involves slapping, and for the first couple of minutes, my brain was like, thought it was this game. They're completely different, but like, or pretty different. But
Yeah.
my brain was confused.
Yeah.
Yeah, the demo does have like you could do like 2 difficulty levels. It's like chill or classic
Chill.
difficulty.
Love that.
But I do feel like
we love
it-
difficulties.
I do
Yeah.
think it did a pretty good job in terms of like balance on the puzzles to where it's like I didn't get everything right away, but like if I hit the hidden button, which I basically did because of the time, we were only there for 20
Yeah.
minutes.
Totally.
Like
I'll
that
get into
hint was
that,
like,
like, Monday.
oh, that's it. That's all I need.
Yeah.
All good to go.
Yeah.
Or there was one time where I was messing around with the thing and the developer just kind of like, hey, you can't do that yet. So
Right.
go ahead and move on.
Yeah.
But yeah, you kind of start with like literally like on the job training kind of thing. And it's like you're working a customer service desk.
Yeah, what's the premise, Bloodworth, of why you are slapping things? Is there a premise?
Or
is it
think
just
that just
like-
mean how this character interacts with it? I don't know. 'Cause, like,
So it's assault.
yeah, it's straight up assault.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's just fun to do, I guess. Because so like you're working for this company called Puzzle, and like you are essentially like customer service. Like people come in, they have a problem, you solve their problem for them. So
Yeah.
like this guy comes in,
So you're helping.
his hair is on fire, he gives you some cash, and then you go in the back room and there's like a dollar bill thing to like get the fire extinguisher out. So you
Hey,
have to use the
Give
cash.
America time. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Pay to use a fire extinguisher to put out a fire.
Yeah.
Classic. Yes.
I will.
By the minute.
I will like fully spoil like the tutorial stuff, but like I'll keep the other stuff a little bit more mysterious. But I just want to explain how like some of these work
Yeah,
because
please.
they do like play into each other really well. So then like there is a guy that comes up and he needs he literally just wants a puzzle. Like, and there's a vending machine in the back with like some jigsaw puzzles, and he gives you $1. But then you go up to the vending machine, and it's $2 for the puzzles,
And you have $1.
and you have $1.
Of course.
But there's a copy machine,
Of course.
so you just hit the copy
Just
machine,
like real life.
and then you take your forgery and your real dollar, and you give him the puzzle. Then,
Shout out to forged bills.
but when
People lie. Only money tells the truth.
after you copy that dollar bill, you see the copy machine gets jammed. And then this cop comes up with a donut sticking out of his mouth, and he's
Pig.
like, "This donut's kind of dry. Do you have anything like anything to fill it with?" And so then like, oh, the copy machine says jam, and you slap the jam thing, and there's literally jam in there, and you stick your arm in the jam, and then stick it on the cop's face.
So this is a social commentary game, which I really appreciate.
Yeah.
Which I super appreciate. Yes, this is speaking my language, Hyla. Do you concur? Do you agree?
Yeah, it
I
seems
like
funny.
this.
It
I like
seems
this.
funny.
Yes, yes.
And then the
Aside
next.
from the assault.
Yeah.
And there's a guy. Then there's a guy that who was it? Oh, it was the guy that wanted the puzzle. He was like eating a stick of butter, And then the next guy like had his fingers in a finger trap. So you like got the stick of butter that the guy left behind, and then like put the butter on the finger trap.
Oh my gosh.
But then the next part, you go up this elevator, and then there's like this set of puzzles that are across multiple floors.
Really quick. So when you get to each area, is it kind of like, okay, let me solve this area. Let me solve this puzzle in this area and
it
progress?
seems like it.
Okay.
So it's like there's like multiple puzzles that kind of go together.
Yeah.
Right. So like this
Cool.
next thing when you're in the elevator, like there's 3 floors.
Got it.
You go to the first floor and you go through a metal detector, and there's like this dinosaur exhibit and like a caveman there.
Dinos.
And then you see that the dinosaur is missing 2 bones. And there's 1 bone right there next to it. But when you try to slap it, then you set off the alarm and it like goes down. And that was the thing that we were saying, you can't solve this yet because you have to get some other things to figure it out. So you have to figure out how to get that bone, and then you have to figure out how to get another bone. And in order to do that, you need to go onto the higher floors.
Nice.
And then there's a whole other thing with a crank that you do that like
Cranks.
yeah.
Number 1 video game item.
Number 1 video game item of all time is a crank.
Yeah.
Prove us wrong.
Listen, we're trying to get through a blood
Yeah,
game
prove
here.
us wrong.
Let him
yeah.
let him
Prove us
crank.
wrong though. Crank. Prove us wrong.
But like,
Yeah.
what ends up happening with the crank is like actually really funny, and like it's essential to like solving the puzzles across like all 3 of
Yeah.
the floors.
Awesome.
So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
It's not co-op, right?
No. It's it's an absolute single player game.
Cool.
The slapping animation is like super fun, and like it's how you like interact with the world. It's how you figure out like what's there and what you can do with things.
Why can I not, for the life of me, remember the British slapping game
For the life of me.
last year?
Oh, thank goodness you're here.
Thank
Thank
goodness,
goodness
you're
you're
here.
here. God,
Yeah.
I have not been.
Flatformer.
Yes.
Platform.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank goodness you're here. Vibes. Yeah, different. Awesome, blood. That sounds sick. Honestly, cool.
What's next?
What's next?
What's next is
Oh, shit.
Aliens Fireteam Elite.
The one game I can talk about. Sick. Sick.
Yeah, Huber and I got to play Aliens Fireteam
Co-op.
Elite
Co-op.
2
Nice.
co-op
Co-op.
in a 4-stack, which
Yes.
is new for this one, I understand.
Ooh.
Because I didn't play the first
Oh,
one.
he's standing up. Here we go.
Oh,
Short, controlled bursts. Now you go.
Folks,
No,
we
you
see
go. No, you go.
what?
You go.
Alien quote.
It was good. Just any
No,
random
you go.
quote?
You go. You go.
What?
You go.
It's a good game.
I'm gonna nuke it from orbit.
It's the only way to be sure.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I was like, what comes after short control first? Nothing. I was like, is that when Gorman is freaking out and he's like, I need to lay down a suppressive fire?
You always were an asshole, Gorman.
If we're just doing random quotes,
random
I'll
quotes,
show
random
up.
quotes.
I'll show up. Okay.
What do you put her in charge?
What do you mean they cut off the power? They're animals.
Yes. Aliens is literally every person who was born in the 80s or 90s favorite movie of all time.
Of course.
Sorry.
Or
Like,
the thing. And,
yeah.
and or
Yeah.
the thing.
Sorry. So
This game was fun,
a
dude.
pleasant surprise
Yeah.
was Aliens Fireteam Elite 1. We streamed that a long time ago at Easy Allies. And it is the first one is a 3-player co-op, just kind of horde mode. It was kind of a horde mode Left 4 Dead vibe, where you are going through levels, charging through xenomorphs,
Yeah.
getting to the end.
Yeah.
In between levels, there was a hub where you could kind of level up, buy cosmetics, whatever you wanted to do, whatever. And now here we are with a follow-up, Aliens Fireteam Elite 2. And now this is 4-player co-op, which is the big thing.
Yeah.
There also is a hub that they did not show us this
No, they
time.
did. They did. At the end. We saw it.
My demoist was like, no, we're not showing
Oh,
that.
my guy showed it to me.
I'm jealous. I'm jealous.
I had-
That was the favorite. That was the real Aliens fan.
I'm jealous.
The guy was very pleased. He was like, wow, you're so good at using the abilities. Like, oh, great placement on the electric trap. Like, oh, nailed it with the freeze
We
beam.
got
Was
that
that
all day
you
long.
doing all the
We
electric?
got that all day
It was
long.
Isla doing
I
all
was
the
doing-
electric
You
traps,
said-
honestly.
You said, get away from her.
Get away
Yeah.
from
And then
her,
they correct-
you bitch!
And then
Yes.
they're like, I believe it's stay away from her, you. What's that from?
Stay away from her.
When reverse, someone says the quote slightly wrong, and then
is that Romulus?
And then no, and then
Because fuck that in Romulus.
and then someone
That movie's
corrects them on
fucking
their
trash.
quote. He goes, "I believe it was this way."
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, well, we'll come back to this
Ronnie.
later. I'll go back to this later. I don't want to
know
derail too
what
much.
you
Sorry.
are talking
Anyway,
about.
no, I did see the hub. It's cool, and he was like, we have a war table. Every game now has to have a war table. But yeah, there's a
Sick.
shop you can buy customizables. What is it? Cosmetics.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
With in-game currency,
Yeah.
I think that you earn.
Yeah.
So it's cool. You can customize your own character, and then your character can change between any of the bunch of classes that start out. So
Yes.
there's medic, there's hunter, there's this and that and the other thing. But they have one called a specialist.
Yeah.
That can be anything. You can put any weapon on it. You can specialize, make your own completely custom class, which I thought was cool.
Yeah, totally.
Huber and I both picked hunter.
They booted us into that. I think they had us at
He
two
let me
hunters.
choose.
Oh, they didn't.
I had the director of the game. He was a sweetheart. Hi, if you're watching.
Person was like,
He
"Here
was
you go.
great.
You're a hunter."
He was
I was
great.
like, I was like, I want to be Burke. I want to use a smart gun,
Ooh,
and they were like,
Burke.
"You're just a hunter. It's fine."
The hunter was a fun class. It had-
Also, do you agree? I'm offended. The pulse rifle did not sound like the pulse rifle.
Oh, and
it
you
was
get the sound
pretty
effect
loud.
right.
I only had one earphone in, and it was
Okay.
pretty loud in there, so I'm not
that
sure.
thing is
but
iconic.
It's iconic sound. It did not sound like it.
I don't
It
think
did
we
not
had
sound
pulse.
like
I
it.
don't think we had pulse
I had a
rifle.
pulse rifle.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had a faster rifle, so maybe it was a pulse rifle,
Okay.
and then like a kind of a weird like shotgun railgun.
Rail,
kinda?
I had
it's
that,
like,
yeah. That thing was sick.
that was sick. Yeah.
That was really
and then
sick.
everyone has a pistol, so with infinite ammo that you can
Yeah.
lean on if you need it.
Yeah.
But it's not.
And
gonna
like a
get you-
melee shock
And then
baton.
a melee shock baton.
Yeah.
But then, the hunter character had one. It was like an AOE like electric grid like thing that would go out,
Yeah.
or not grid, but like dome.
Yeah.
And then a shoulder mounted.
Freeze
cryo
cannon.
beam.
Yeah,
It was like a
cryo.
cryo laser.
Yeah.
sick.
But he said something that was interesting to me. He was like, "We have you kitted out with the cryo laser now," and I was like, "Oh, okay. So maybe
Kitted out.
each class I think can use a spread of different
yeah.
weapons
Totally.
and like change them out a little bit,
Yeah.
which seems cool within their specialty.
Yeah.
But then the specialist can use any of them, but you have to unlock that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And the main game mode of this is a little more deliberate than a horde mode.
Totally.
He was saying like they wanted it to have the scary lighting, the alien vibes, like aliens.
It's Left 4 Dead light, I'll
Yeah,
say,
yeah,
because
yeah.
you're trying to progress through
You're trying to
a
progress,
level,
yeah.
for sure.
and we got to the end, and we
Left
were
4
like,
Dead
good.
light.
And there are fun setups, and there are like moments of peace between things.
Yeah.
But the peace between. But then what was cool was they have the classic. Here's an ammo box. Everyone can restock.
Yeah.
There's
Here's all the med kits.
there's one
for
med kit
everybody,
per
yeah.
person, but
Yeah.
someone could just use a med kit and then take another med kit, which I
Totally.
thought was funny.
We were
But then-
all vibing out.
We were all vibing out on it.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
then we had assumed, I think, that it was safe there. And as we were like loading up, a fucking alien just starts like runs in and starts killing us, and we're like, oh shit, okay,
Yeah.
we're like, we gotta keep going.
Sophia loves Left 4 Dead, right?
Oh yeah, she
10 out of
loves
10.
Left 4 Dead.
She would appreciate this.
I think I was thinking about this. I was like, we're gonna
Because-
stream this, and Sophia's really gonna like this game.
because there are like these glowing red aliens.
There are a
It's
bunch of different types of aliens. He was
literally
saying
just a hunter from Left 4
new
Dead.
types of it. There's a hunter.
Literally just a hunter from Left 4
there's,
Dead. Yeah.
and also there's one that
pinning you to the ground.
yeah,
Like,
and there's one that would kind of do like. He would like come in and do pot shots. He would like come in, attack a little bit, and
F
then
that
run
thing.
and then hide.
F
He
that
would like
What?
run away.
It would jump into the vent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like he would,
Ooh.
and he's big, tall guy. And he would come in and he would attack you a little bit, and as soon as he started taking damage, he would dive into a vent.
Yeah.
And then like pop out somewhere else, and like he got like
Clever
obsessed
girl.
with one of our people and kept attacking them. So
That
I
was
was like,
me.
Love
That was
that.
me.
I was try-
That
oh,
was
yeah, it was-
Love that
literally
they would
me.
target
That was
specific
literally me. I
It-
got
yeah.
assaulted like
And so,
7
like-
times in a row. Yes.
And but like that was really
Yes,
cool
yes,
because
yes,
then like
yes.
I was using that as my advantage because I knew it was gonna go after whoever. It turns out to be you. So I was trying to.
I
hit
was
it with
like,
the
how am I
freeze
the
beam.
only one who's downed right now? What is going on? We're playing on casual.
Yeah.
What is happening? And I fucking went down. I went down.
I didn't
went
die
fully
out.
down.
I didn't die out.
Yeah.
I had 3 res.
went fully down.
I helped res people 3 times.
Yeah. Yeah.
But what was really cool about it was the class synergies I really liked because I was freeze beaming things, and then somebody else would like run up and baton it or like
Yeah.
flamethrower it and like really damage it.
Whoever was on the
Yeah.
flamethrower was a psycho.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is a crucial point.
Yeah.
On the difficulty we were playing on,
Casual.
friendly fire
Was
was
off.
off.
There's
Oh.
the
And,
person
like-
told me there's 5 difficulties. We were on the lowest
and
of
the lowest
5
felt
of 5.
the lowest felt like
It was intense.
still pretty hairy.
It was
Yeah,
intense.
It was pretty hairy.
Yeah.
But the director of the game was telling me that like if you don't have good like gun
100%.
control, if you don't have
100%.
good like short controlled burst,
Short controlled
you will
burst.
kill your entire team.
One-
Like he was
Just like
saying
Left 4
like,
Dead expert mode.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think of Left 4 Dead expert mode where you literally can't. You have to be so cautious.
I want to
like
play this game.
no,
with
dude,
y'all.
this game is sick as shit.
it was
really wanna play
cool.
this with
he was
y'all.
saying like yeah, when you're playing on the difficulties with friendly fire, like the people in the front, like because sometimes you'll be in like short, small
You have
corridors.
to just wait.
No, he was saying crouch is really important for
That
like
in Left 4
for
Dead
like
2.
crouching behind cover and stuff. But also if you're
Civil
in a,
War strats.
if-
Left
yeah,
4 Dead.
yeah.
All you bastards.
the
Civil
front
War
line,
strats.
the front line has to crouch so
Yep.
the guys behind can shoot
And
over.
fire.
Like
100% Left 4 Dead.
you have to control your bursts.
Yes.
But it's really cool and like the class synergies seem really neat and like the vibes are right. But it's also like fun and kind of goofy
Yeah.
and like, you know.
It was, this build was a little janky. I'm gonna be full disclosure. It was a little
I
janky.
didn't have any jank really.
Kind of the players were kind of just like in my
Shiver and Isla played different games.
Yeah, we played
no, because for mine a couple people were like teleporting, kind of just like
Oh, that wasn't happening
yeah,
for me.
yeah. On
Dude,
mine,
I will say
yeah,
there is
just
a
kinda-
disclosure. There's a disclosure that I think we should make for kind of all of SGF. And this was a problem last year and the year before that a lot of these games are running on, I think, I don't know, Razer laptops or whatever, in these little cabinets, and they get overheated.
Dude.
And it makes a lot of the games play kind of poorly. Like several games I had, and I remember that Yooka-Laylee a year or two
Yeah.
ago, like framey as shit.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and I'm like, this is because like I was talking to the Blood Dungeon dev, and I played it both on Steam Deck and on the PC with the TV.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, I don't know, something's wrong with this TV or something. Like it's framey, and I'm like, no, that's because the laptop is melting in this cabinet.
Yeah.
Like I guarantee it.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, so
Yeah,
it's
they
kind of
shouldn't
weird
be in
because
the
they should
cabinet.
not
Yeah.
be in the cabinets. These
Totally
games are getting
shouldn't.
a bad shake sometimes.
Totally.
Anyway, just wanted to say that. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Fire
maybe,
team.
maybe
I
yours
will
was
say
overheated.
from just my own experience that like performance is not something you should necessarily judge.
No.
I will
at
never-
an
I
event
will-
because
Yeah.
we have to deal with that stuff. too,
When
yeah.
something breaks at SGF, I'm just like, it's
SGF,
pre-build. It's
baby.
fine. It's fine. They'll work it out.
Mhm.
You know, it's fine.
Sometimes
Yeah.
we're like running things on rental PCs that like
Yeah.
we opened up that morning, you know, like yeah.
But anyway, the
There
take
were
home
like
is this game is sick.
there were like 5 or 6 main missions, and
Yeah.
then each of those missions had chapters within them. So we were on the 3rd mission, and we
Okay.
played like 3.2
Okay, yeah,
was
yeah.
when we dove in.
And
So-
he also mentioned that there
Yeah.
is, and I don't know if this is, hopefully I'm allowed to say this. I don't think
Yeah.
he mentioned anything, but he was like, yeah, there's a horde mode also that was more like the first game,
Sick.
but you have to unlock that because it's like they want you to like
Yeah.
learn the game a little bit and learn
Hell
the
yeah.
classes
Got
before
it.
you jump into that.
Yeah.
If
If you're hyped, download
yeah.
Fireteam Elite 1 right now. That's the
Yeah.
beauty of sequels.
yeah,
Dive on in. So
this game,
sick.
I'm really excited for this.
Yeah,
one.
it was-
It seems fun.
When I was like, I wonder what Isla thinks of this because it was like so chaotic.
yeah,
When we were playing, I was like, this is freaking chaotic because the Working Joe's robots were coming in. It was like classic cover-based shooter. I was like, all right, Gears of War, here we go.
I would say it's faster than that.
It was
though.
so fast.
It's third person. Yeah,
It was so fast-paced.
it's really
I was
fast.
like, what? The whole time, I was like, does she like this?
I loved it. I loved it.
And then as soon as we get up, you're like, yo, that was sick. I was like, yes.
Well, it was
let's
cool too
go.
because like the Working Joes are susceptible
Yeah.
to the electricity.
Yes.
And the freeze worked really well on the xenomorphs.
yeah.
And so it's like you have to learn your kit. And like the director was saying, like you can get fire teams or whatever, with 4, and you kit them out to have different elemental
Yeah.
kits, you know. So then you can
I
really be
imagine
like, okay,
flame is
set
good
this up.
against something. and
Yeah,
yeah.
So it's like, okay, the 1-2 punch of like ice and fire on this xenomorph,
So
you know,
cool.
yeah, it's cool. You can get
So cool.
tactical with it.
And all we want, fellow alien lovers, is a queen, final boss.
Oh my
Let's
god,
go.
you
it's
know
a
there's
ton
gonna
of
be a
trailer.
queen.
Let's go.
You know there's gonna
Let's
be a
go.
queen in
They
there.
showed it in a trailer.
Let's
one of the
go.
shots. Oh,
Yeah.
CG.
Let's
shots.
blow it out of the goddamn
All
airlock.
right, here we go. I found the thing. I should have come back to this real quick.
Blew it out of the goddamn airlock.
You were
like
what?
I said.
You were like, what am I quoting here?
Yeah.
Here you go. What is this? No, Aliens is a classic, okay? Get away from her, you bitch. I believe the line is stay away from her, you bitch. It's film class,
Stay
right?
away from her, you bitch.
What movie is this?
I don't know.
Mallrats?
False fan of a horror franchise.
Oh, Scream then.
It looks like Scream,
Scream!
2. Is it 1? 2. It
Scream
is
2,
2.
the college.
It is 2.
Yep.
It is 2. It
Yep.
is 2.
Yep.
I got it.
I'm
Okay.
disappointed.
Is it stay away
I
from
said,
her, you
I
bitch?
said 2.
This
Is it actually stay away from her?
this
you
I
bitch?
is-
swear it's get away
I
from
swear
her.
it's get away from
Okay,
her.
I
so
swear it's get
while you
away.
keep-
It's gonna
I
be
swear they're
hilarious.
liars. I swear
If
it's
this
get
movie
away
like
from her.
totally
Get away
missed
Get
from
away
her.
from
misquote.
her, you
Yeah,
bitch.
it's just like
It is getaway.
It is
It is
Getaway.
getaway. 100%.
Yeah.
aliens is getaway. Yeah.
Get away. I will die on that hill.
All right. Why don't we die on
Let's
talking
go.
about Demi and the Fractured Dream?
Demi and the Fractured Dream.
Damiani.
Yeah.
I'm
Damiani,
curious.
let's go.
I played this at TGS and I was like, this is a Damiani game, so I'm curious what he
That's what
thinks of it.
Bud said that because it's basically like a Zelda-esque game, very inspired by Wind Waker, I'd say, in terms of from a mechanical standpoint.
Yeah.
Shout out to the old gods, just in general. The old gods.
Okay.
Shout out. The old
Shout
gods
out,
are
old gods.
sick. Yeah.
I will say this was a very, very brief demo I got to play. So I'm
Okay.
kind of curious what you got to play because it was a dungeon-like environment, almost like a tutorial dungeon environment, where I got to mess with the combat and a little bit of the light puzzle-solving elements, and that really was it. It again, like we've been talking about, like, you know, it felt like maybe like a little bit of early build. Actually, what we're looking at right now is one of the boss fights I sort of got to do. There were 2 sort of like boss fights and some like remedial enemies. So it's
How
like,
were the remedials any threat at all?
so you have I had like 4 hearts. You have a meter that when you attack, you build up a meter and you can unleash like a kind of a special attack.
Yeah.
You have a dodge, you have an attack, you have like advanced attacks, so you can do like a 1 2 3 4 combo. You can do like a jump and then like a slam down. It's like again, it's like Zelda moves, like down stab but heavy. Then you can do like a charge, like kind of like not quite spin but like a sort of spin attack. And enemies, like when they I wouldn't say it was because it was difficult. When there's like a group of 3 enemies, there were some camera work problems. There's lock on,
All
but
right.
there were definitely some times when I was locked on when the lock on would just inexplicably break and the camera just like rotate 180 degrees. I'm like, wait, where'd the enemy go? I'm like, early build. So
Yeah,
like,
yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Other than that, like I don't like, you know, I didn't have a shield to block. So it's like about dodging, and there was a perfect dodge. So if you dodge at the right time, it kind of does a brief like slow down and allows you like to hit them.
I like the branch hilt on the sword.
Yeah. it looks
Yeah,
cool.
I mean, I kind of wish I saw some different environments.
Yeah.
But the boss fight was probably like the 2 most intriguing parts were the boss fight that is in this video footage. It's kind of like a mage wizard guy who has like, he'll shoot laser. If you get too far away, he'll shoot like laser beams at you. You have all day to basically get out of the way of them. They'll do, if you be aggressive attacking them, they'll start slamming the ground. Now, I was confused. I thought the glowing circles were where the AoEs were going to be, and it was the actual AoE
So
coming
fair.
out. So I
So
got hit
fair.
by 2 of them. Like, wait, what's
So
going
fair.
on? I'm like, oh, that's it. That's not the
Oh,
telegraph.
I need to jump over.
It's actually happening right now. So I was like, oh, you just jump. It's nothing bad. You just jump over it. And there was like one puzzle where a book, because you're like in a library environment, a book is shooting out like a dark orb, and then there's a glyph on a wall that's like shooting out wind, and the glyph, the orb will hit the wind and then blow towards a wall, and you're like, oh, what do I do with this? And there were these platforms where there's switches that like make them, they're transparent and they're invisible, sorry. And then when you hit the switch, they become visible and you can actually interact with them.
Yeah.
But the switch in this part was too far away to activate the staircase I needed to progress. I'm like, okay, I'm going to clearly need to use this orb somehow. You have a feather where it's kind of like Wind Waker with the Deku Leaf. You can like
Yeah, I
make
remember that.
wind gust. And yeah, because you could use it to like redirect the orb after and it hit to the switch to activate it.
Shout out to Wind Waker.
There was a part where you were on a platform that like you needed to move it, so like you had to like face the other way and kind of like move your propel yourself. Sorry, the way you needed to go. It was just it was very simple and straightforward. Other than that, like one puzzle with the orb, I was like, wait, how do I get the orb over there? I started running. Like, do I have to run around? I like started like going around the room, and I'm like, oh, I have a feather. Duh, I can just blow it away.
Does that bother anyone when you're playing a game and a puzzle is like, oh, of course it's this? Like, is that fine? When you're like, oh, it's obviously like Wind Waker style. I just do this.
No, I didn't realize it immediately.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
trying out other
yeah.
stuff, and then like I did like the card head slap. Like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm a dummy.
Yeah.
It's like it was.
That's
I,
fine.
Like,
right?
how
Those
did
moments are fun.
I was like, yeah,
The
that was
wor-
good.
the
That was a
worst
good
puzzles-
moment. Yeah.
The
Okay,
worst
cool.
puzzles are when you're like, I know what I have to do. It's
Exactly.
just tedious to do it.
Yeah.
Like those are bad.
Yes. Replaced gave me those vibes recently where I was like,
Yeah. So I'm trying to excuse it a little bit by it felt like it was an early build because I do think combat wise it felt a little bit rough.
Okay.
I think it needs a little bit more polish. Or maybe like even the footage we're looking at right now for listeners looks a little bit more fluid and
Kinda
looks
like
a little
Journey right there.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
Sword of the Sea
Yeah.
vibes.
yeah,
right?
there was
Yeah.
a little bit more to it in terms of like traversal mechanics. It's
Yeah.
like I just felt like I needed a little bit more, and it just didn't like satiate me.
Got it. So it's almost there for you.
Yeah, it showed
It's
promise.
almost there.
It showed promise for a demo.
Yeah.
And the fact that I can see what they're going for through the trailer, I'm like, okay. Once I can get to that point, I might feel a little bit better about it. But the demo itself, it felt like very early and still rough around the edges.
Got it. Okay. So we're holding in place for this one.
Yeah.
It's
Looks
almost
cool.
there. Yeah, it
The
does. look
character
really
designs
cool.
are really good.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the whole vibes. It's giving me Zelda and Sword of the Sea kind of vibes, Blood, for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Tell us about Forever Ago.
Yes.
This
Yeah.
is a Huber bait game.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the new camper van genre of indie game.
Yeah, the
Van
road trip.
life.
There's
Road
at
trip
least-
while
I
like
love a road trip.
sorting
I
out
love a
like
road trip.
either
There are
like
like at least 3 of these.
grief
Yeah.
or
Right now,
tragic
yeah.
thing, like resolving issues. Like if you want to
Is
solve
that
it,
John Gibson?
go
It looks
on.
like John Gibson.
So I believe their name is Alex, and so as you get
Oh, shit.
the premise
Okay.
is
I'm standing up.
yep.
This
Okay, you
is
sit
hard,
up.
yeah.
So
That
yes.
is the most up ass like
Yes.
cut right
Yes, you start as an
Little Miss Sunshine.
an elderly man in a camper van
With
who
a
is
dog?
who's setting out on. There wasn't. I didn't get to interact with the dog or anything in the demo.
there. Fuck.
Yeah.
You're setting out on a road trip, and you in the demo I got to play. You are stopping at a convenience store, general store, and you're trying to.
Bait. A convenience store is bait for me.
And you have a list of things you need to pick up. You got a little journal. You open your
Yeah.
journal,
Yeah,
you inspect it. It like has notes about like what you should do. Like get the cookies. Like twice they make a note. Be sure to get the cookies. You gotta get some new windshield wipers. You're seeing some footage of the store right now, Huber, for
Dude.
listeners. Like a cozy.
There's Huber working at the
Yeah.
Hey, there I am.
That guy.
That's
it
him
is-
right
it's
there.
kind of
Hey, come on in.
Huber?
What do you need, bro?
that guy is constantly chatting you up, and your character just does not want to like the age gap. They're like he's
Yeah.
just not in the mood. Like you can indulge them, but like the natural dialogue in between that you have no control over, you're kind of like,
Forever
I
Ago.
just want to get my stuff. I want to get out
go
of
in,
here.
go out.
Yeah, so you're just gathering the stuff that you have on your list so you can get back on your journey. But
What
this
is this called?
Forever Ago.
Holy shit.
But it's important
Holy
because
shit.
it's called like
Oh my
Carl's
God.
convenience store, general store, and he's expecting to meet someone named Carl, and he's like even like reminiscing, like I wonder how he's doing and stuff. You get in there and you see this young kid, and he's like, oh, maybe he hired help. He's finally giving himself a break. And the first words that come out of the kid's mouth when you ask him about it, he goes, oh, he's moved on. And you like have a panic attack. You're like, what? Because you think he's like saying, insinuating he died.
Dead?
Oh,
Oh.
no, he's just like kind of retired now. And you're like, oh,
Choose your
okay.
wording, kid.
Yeah. Yeah, so like
she's alerting.
please.
you have that.
Please, he retired. Yeah.
And as you're you can peruse a bunch of the different stuff. Like there's optional things to interact with in the general store, like things you don't need that you can maybe buy, like drinks, other snacks. And as you're approaching everything, the kid's just trying to talk to you about random stuff nonstop. And at the end, he's actually asking you for like a
literally
survey.
is Hubert.
He's like, "Hey, do you have time for a quick survey, Mister?" You know, and then
no.
if you say, "I was like, no, I'm just gonna get out of here. I'm gonna pay and go." He goes, "That sounds like 5 stars in my book." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So I got a good humor
10
going
out
there.
of 10. Let's
But
go.
even
So
with
are
those,
you? Well, are you visiting like memories with?
so
your-
that's what starts to indicate. I didn't get to that part yet to explain.
Okay.
You do have a camera, and taking photographs seems like it'd be a very integral part of the game.
Yeah.
They even like in the beginning of the demo before you even go into general
Dude,
store.
Why
It,
have I not seen this ever right
Yeah.
until right now? What is happening?
it makes a remark how you should like maybe take the time to take a photograph. But as you're checking out, you see a photo on the wall, and he just gets lost in a flashback, and all of a sudden you're in 1977 in front of the same store. And it starts to give you context, and it has someone there who apparently is, I'm assuming, your wife, because the trailers kind of give that away.
Yeah.
And
she passed away or something.
they start
I mean, there's
filling
a cut,
in
There's
the-
a very dead
yeah.
wife cut in this
Yeah.
trailer.
Yes.
Jessica!
Jessica!
Yeah. This is a Jessica game.
And you-
for sure.
And
for
you start
sure.
getting, you're demanding of the kid, like, "That's me in the photo. You have to give me that photo." He goes, "I don't
watch
know."
this, Hubert. Watch this. Watch
Yeah,
this.
look.
Sitting across from her at the table,
Holy
and then all of a
shit.
sudden, boop.
Yeah.
Old man, she's
Oh
gone.
my
Flowers still there.
God.
Like the writing's on the wall. You know.
Yeah, you even like. There's a part, Hubert, where you
This
come.
is my game right here.
cookies.
Let's go.
The cookies.
Yes.
I told you how there's notes to pick up the cookies. Like he made 2
Yeah.
specific notes. When you get there, it's chocolate chip and oatmeal, and he has an internal monologue about how he liked chocolate chip, but his wife liked oatmeal, and you have to choose.
Yo.
And then when I chose it, he was like, "All right," to his wife. He's
Yeah,
talking
go
to her. He goes,
oatmeal,
"I didn't
go
like him
oatmeal
the first
there."
time, but just for you, I'm gonna give him another try." So
Yeah.
like, there.
I'm
you know.
getting sad just
Yeah.
talking
I know.
about this.
Oh.
And then it ends with a weird segment when so I told you he gets lost in the photo. You have that flashback, but when he entered, his wife goes into the general store. Or at the time, I guess they're just dating. It's before, or they had just recently been wed. I'm
Yeah.
assuming because they're like 21 years old.
Yeah.
He says, "Man, life's moving fast. It's starting to get serious." She went in there to get something. You follow her in, and then all of a sudden, darkness. It's like foggy and dark, and you're like, "What is going on?" And then it starts getting like,
Subjective.
it's like starting to get like psychological horrors going on, like weird like plants are showing up
Oh.
and flowers, and
Huh.
it's like weird lighting, and you're like moving through like these broken, incomplete staircases, and you hear your wife calling out to you where she's like, "I'm sick, like I can't get out of bed," and it's like, "Oh geez," and you're like, "Wait, honey, wait," and you're like trying to race to the bedroom door, and it's doing the thing where it's like getting further away, and like the stairs are getting even more incomplete, and you just can't reach them, and then you like the kid snaps you out of like, sir, you okay,
Yeah.
okay?" So like,
I love
Yeah.
when a game is fun to play, right? It looks like it's super fun to play. Like you're exploring this environment, you're exploring like the
it was like walking
shop.
simulator in between.
Yeah. But then it's also like hitting you so hard with this real world scenario
Yeah.
and real world situation. Like that is always such a fun
Mm-hmm.
gaming experience to me. I think of the most recent Mixtape. I finished that game, and I know it's a little divisive out there, but Mixtape was easily one of my favorite games of 2026 so far. We're halfway through the year. That is absolutely one of my favorites because it's hitting on those like, this is really cool to play, but it's also like making me think about my entire life and making me
Yeah.
just think about the human experience.
Mm-hmm.
And that is what that looks like, Damiani.
It
for
did as
sure,
best as it could for like a
sure.
short, like 15-minute
Yeah.
demo. This is a type of game where like it
Yeah.
felt like 15 minutes is just unfair to this type of game. Like
Yeah.
you
Right,
really
right, right.
want to like spend more time with it.
Yeah.
But they did help out the mood because the setup they had there, they had like a campsite kind of made up there with like
Oh,
a fake
cool.
campfire and everything.
Yeah.
So like had like rocks out and the leaves on that. I was
Cool.
sitting in like a lawn chair. I was like, or
Cool.
camping chair. Sorry.
Was
and,
there a date on this? Is this coming out this year? Because
if we
I am,
go to the
I am
end of the
all in
trailer,
now,
can we
dude.
just
I'm
take a
all in.
look?
I'm all in on this game. I
Sorry.
want this game right now, Damiani. I'm
we
not
have to
kidding.
bring up the end of the trailer
Yeah.
and we can
Fall
fall this
2026.
year. All platforms, it looks like. Yeah.
Yep. Right before GTA 6. Let's go.
Damiani, did D-Topia make you think about humanity?
Zootopia.
I'm curious about it because this felt I was very.
Blood hates
shy
this
to
game.
me
It's very
at TGS,
interesting
yeah.
because like I actually liked what I played
Okay.
because what Blood had said, I was like, okay, I might be a little bit apprehensive going into this, and like the premise, I'm like, oh,
Annapurna.
how long is this going to take to get into the interesting stuff?
How long is it gonna take to get to the interesting?
Let me just say
stuff?
this. Okay, so it's set. You are a new member of society. I'm assuming you're like a robot, artificial intelligence, something like a droid of some kind,
Yeah.
and you're brought to consciousness. You're woken up. You're number 46, and you're a new member of this like
Missed it by one.
utopian.
Missed it by one, Hitman.
I was
Codename
yeah.
47.
Yeah, that's what I
Utopian
was saying.
society here.
Yeah, that's what
but
I was
they
saying.
couldn't give me the number 47. You are a new member of the society. You have a role. Everyone has a role to play. You are a facilitator, and you go through your daily life. You wake up. So after you're brought to life, you wake up in your new apartment, home. You can get dressed. You can like wash up, get ready for the day, go to the factory, the warehouse, report for work. And the gameplay, you can walk around, interact with people, get some more like, narrative information and like, slight, world building.
A demo is
But-
available now as it's showing
Yeah.
right here. Everybody, if you want to play this.
The puzzle
Yes.
stuff, it's very simple. It's 2D block puzzles with logic where you gotta slide like number blocks into their slots to either their number assigned, so like one goes into one, or sometimes they can be blocks like the destination blocks can be connected, so it says like 5, so you need to get a 2 and a 3 or any combination of numbers that'll make the number appear. But then
Math.
there are quirks in there like
We love that.
there's
We
a
love it.
like it looks like electrical circuit wire that if you go across it increases your block number by 1, or there's a spot where your path is impeded and you need to put a block into a gap to lower the barrier.
This
and
seems
so-
like Jason Wishnov core, honestly.
and honestly, here, you can they show a little bit of a glimpse of it. And honestly, I felt like that scene in the Hangover one where he like the what's his face the Wolfpack leader guy has like the Eureka moment where he's doing like the Mafsid or whatever. Like what's the Russell Crowe movie where
Beautiful Mind.
Beautiful Mind.
He has a
of
beautiful
course.
mind scene.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I was like, I had that moment in here. I was like, dude, just give me more puzzles. Give me more puzzles. These are great. Like, because like you do your training and it says, oh, you're done for the day. Oh, but you can do some extra work. I'm like, extra work, extra
And
work,
more.
more.
Give me
Throw me
more.
more. We need more.
my break.
I was like, I had an A ranking. I was like, is there S ranking? I must know.
We're so trained for
I was
that,
like, let's
right?
go. And like, it was incredibly addictive, Hubert. That was the important part. But in the
Yeah.
footage, I didn't even realize this because I know we saw a trailer for this, and seeing the footage right now, they're showing some more advanced stuff. I'm like, oh, I did not get to that at all. Because after that, you are sent to basically, you run into an NPC who basically you have to track them down. You go to a shop and you find out that it's like a convenience shop in the future, and one of the droid things is not working correctly. So like, oh, it's your job, go fix it. But they say, hey, in order to fix it, you have to go to this panel, and as a facilitator, you have a unique ability to see the block side, which is like a side of the world no one else gets to see. And I'm like, what are you talking about? You hit the switch, so it's all jolly, like utopian, like looks like the idyllic version of the future. Looks like an Apple store, blah blah blah, like Star Trek 2009 Enterprise design. And all of a sudden, you flip the switch. It's just like inverse. Everything is like dark. The music and the audio gets like really distorted and weird.
Whoa.
Everyone's frozen in time, and you see the droid for what it really is. It like does not look pleasant at all. It actually looks a little bit more like not friendly.
Unnerving.
Yeah, and it's like you see it like being like it has like these like electrical currents coming out of it, like it's like malfunctioning, and it's like you gotta do a puzzle to fix it. So like the training wheels are off, and you have like a more advanced puzzle of the block things you're doing. You solve it, it's fixed. You hit the switch, everything goes back to normal. No one in there like, wow, that was like instantly. I'm like, wait, you weren't aware of this, and it's like. You finish, and then they play a short little teaser trailer, and they show like lots of clips of like you in the block side, and there's some like weird shit going on, and even the jolly trailer music starts. It starts
Getting a little
diverging
sinister.
into like more sinister vibes. I'm like,
So
oh,
all of this is
cool.
maybe like a simulation.
so
or an illusion or
yeah,
something?
so like it's called
Cool.
D-Topia. It's like,
Cool.
oh, dystopian.
Demo is available right now on Steam if you want to
Dystopia.
get it.
Yeah.
Sick.
That's crazy.
So I was pleasantly surprised with this. It's very
Cool.
simple, and if they keep that pace and it's not too long of a game, I think it. I thought it was fine. I'm kind of curious. Like, did you play kind of the same thing I did, Blood, or did you play something different?
Sounds familiar. So I think
Cool.
some of it. But yeah, I felt maybe that just like the walking around and exploring the area before you got to the puzzles was like not very strong when I played it.
I talked to a few NPCs, and it's just started moving along. So I think maybe the fact that I realized, they just have they're just filling in banter. It's a little bit of, I said world building, but
Got it.
it wasn't too interesting right then. I'm like, and in the interest of time, I'm like, let me get to the puzzles.
sure.
Let me get to those puzzles. I want more
For
puzzles. So I just kept moving along, and that might have,
There were
made it
some
why
games I
enjoyed it a
played
little
today
bit more.
where I was like, I want to do that, but I don't have time, so I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
For sure.
Speaking of moving along, you know what else starts with D? Dungeon, Blood Dungeon.
Oh yeah, I didn't
This
get to
was
play this.
another-
Damn it!
This is the game of the
Isla.
goddamn show.
Yes, Isla.
right.
Isla. So
This is the game of
Isla.
the goddamn show.
I didn't play
So-
it. Ah,
So
Yeah.
Isla comes.
I told the devs, I was like, we got a guy who is gonna lose his life to this game. I was like, this motherfucker has beat
I'm done with vampire
Survivor
crawlers already.
and crawlers
So
go.
and all this.
So Isla comes to me and is like, "Holy fuck, this game is amazing."
It's so fun,
An
dude.
hour later, Isla.
There's a demo apparently.
An
too.
hour later, I'm talking to the legend, Matt Sohinki.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm talking to Sohinki. I was like, Sohinki, man, what's the best thing you played today? This.
Blood Dungeon, dude.
This.
I'm
this.
telling you.
So we have 2 confirmed people who are saying this game is fucking incredible.
So it's by
Isla spit.
It's by you're on one too. It's by Messhoff, who did Nidhogg, Nidhogg 2, and Whirly World or
Shout
Wheel
out to
World or
Game
whatever.
Trailers
Whirly World is- Whirly World is
Nidhogg.
going.
Shout out to Game
Real
Trailers
World.
Nidhogg.
Nidhogg,
All
dude,
of
Nidhogg.
us. Yes.
Yeah, so you can see them there. There's a bunch
Game
of characters.
Trailers.
But so basically, it's like they said in the trailer. At the Day of the Devs. It's Spelunky meets Vampire Survivors,
Crazy.
kinda. It is fast paced, insanity, auto shooting. So it's bullet heaven, Survivor like.
Yeah.
But you are in charge of moving, jumping, and you can climb on any surface. With
so
on the
addicting.
bottoms or on the sides. There are different characters, so maybe some character, like one of the characters can just fly.
Yeah. And smart,
and-
apparently.
Some of them have, like a toxic gas attack and
We
stuff.
love toxic gas.
I tried that character. It was not my favorite, but so
That guy.
some of the characters are just naked, which is funny. My favorite character actually was called, I think, Skinja, which is like a naked ninja.
Skin job.
Yeah.
Blade Runner.
Skin job, yeah.
You fucking skin
So
job.
her thing is that she has like really fast move speed and like kind of spins like her arms and legs. She just the animation style is like everything's flailing all over the place. But you're auto shooting, and my best run, and there are a bunch of different
I'm
levels.
watching
There's
Blade Runner today.
Dude, there's a bunch of different levels. There's one that goes up and down. The one I liked was called Corridor. It goes side to side. There's one that's underwater, and you have to get oxygen, and you'll drown like pretty quickly. But every time you level up, you get a power up, just like this, just like Vampire Survivors.
That's my
You can
favorite
build
shit.
you can build your builds. There's a big frog that comes toward the end, where it's like if
death?
you've made it for a while, that's basically like death.
Oh,
The frog jumps from one side of the screen to the other, and if it hits you, it does pretty bad damage.
Is there
Um,
when you're getting these upgrades, is that per run? Is there any kind of
Like
progression?
experience?
Per run, yeah. I'm not
Oh,
sure. I'm not sure
okay.
about like. It's like Vampire Survivors.
Yeah,
So like,
okay.
there's a hub world. There's like
Yeah.
little buildings. The build I was playing,
see. There's
everything
a
was
lot.
unlocked.
Chill.
So I think that there will be a progression
Okay.
to unlocking all kinds of stuff in the thing. I don't know if you unlock the characters or if there are more character or all the characters are up front, but like there's a bunkhouse that you can choose the different characters.
Cool.
There's
Okay, yeah, it's
various
familiar.
other houses in the hub world that unlock certain stuff and do other stuff, and then you go to levels and select your levels.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I did not
had-
expect you, Isla, to love this
Oh,
game.
I'm
What
so.
the
I mean,
hell?
I really like Messhoff, but like,
yeah.
I really like Nidhogg.
Because
a
you and I
lot.
played Nidhogg
I love
for
Nidhogg.
a decade plus.
and Nidhogg too. But,
yeah.
one of my best builds, just briefly, as the Skinja, because she has a faster move speed anyway. And I got an upgrade that was like the faster you're moving, the faster you shoot.
Oh,
And so,
okay.
and like, it encouraged this insane play style where I was just constantly
Yeah.
flipping
You're like,
all
keep
over
going,
the
keep
place.
going, keep
Yeah, and I
going.
was like, I just gotta keep moving. I gotta keep moving. But then I got other power ups that raised my speed.
Cool.
So like by the end of that run, I was like, and it was like
Yes,
bonkers.
Yes.
So it's really really fun because it's the jumping and the climbing and the stuff is so frenetic.
Yeah.
And the fighting is just so neat.
Awesome.
And the enemy designs and the art style is just so weird. It looks like MS Paint come to life.
Cool.
And it's got like classic kind of mess hoff where it's like not like gross out, but like people are just naked sometimes, or like it's just like that's just how it is.
It's just like weird looking.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
fun. This is a
It's
winner,
funny to
dude.
imagine like what they must have done to animate these things.
Oh,
because
yeah.
it's just like you're saying, it just looks like somebody just scribbled something in paint. It's like
And,
that's
like,
a character.
And all the characters as they go are just flailing. They're just like,
I like that.
It's
Awesome.
really
Is there-
the harpoon weapon is fucking crazy. It probably gets good later, but it's a big harpoon and you have to retrieve it. So every so often it just throws a big harpoon that does crazy damage, but
You
then you have
need
to
it.
go get it.
Sick. That is
So it's just
awesome.
like it's crazy. If you forget to get it, you're just screwed on that
is
weapon,
so
I guess.
awesome.
There's a force field, which I would always get. It's basically garlic.
Multiple
What were you gonna say?
people have said this is the best game they played. Wow.
It was so much fun.
Wow.
Did they get a glimpse or did they give any information about like how you can get permanent upgrade stuff? Because I saw you earning like cash and like some kind of bone thing.
They're a cash per run where you can unlock a little cage that has a chest in it. So those are per run. I don't know if at a certain point, like if you, because like I said, the build I played, everything was unlocked, so I didn't get to
Okay.
see any of the
Yeah.
progression. But there obviously was progression because there were houses and stuff.
Yeah,
in the
I
hub.
imagine you can probably go to a spot and like invest in like more health or
Yeah.
kind of like vampire.
And the music was
Survivors.
really fun.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
They are,
Blood Dungeon.
That's
That's your dungeon, Blood.
softly targeting summer, but who knows? But there is a demo now.
Yeah.
I want to ask about this because
No, I'll talk about it.
No, you will talk about it.
Yeah.
It'll be
Is the trailer-
before
It's free.
November or next year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just two disclaimers on this. Next up is Way to the Woods. First of all, the trailer we have right now is from 3 years ago,
What?
and it's in the Xbox area. So I think they might show the new trailer
Tomorrow.
in the morning.
God.
So that's what I think might be happening.
Tomorrow at 9 a.m. Be right.
Just show it.
there.
I'll talk about it. It's fast.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the
Um,
second disclaimer is that this is the game that I almost worked on. So I almost gave Isla this demo, which would have been hilarious.
Yeah, so this game is called Way to the Woods. I asked if there was a release window, and he said soon, and I said soon or soon TM, and he
Soon
was like
TM.
soon TM. And I
Soon
was like,
TM.
okay.
We don't love.
He's
We
been working
actually
on
do
this for a
not
while.
love Soon
Well,
TM.
the dev, so that people throw solo dev around. It's like this person started working on this when they were 16 years old.
Holy
It's an
moly.
Australian dev. They've been working on this game for 9 years.
9
And
years.
get this, Chatty Poo, the composer from Steven Universe is doing the music for this.
Oh,
And the
cool.
music was very, very good. So you play as this deer, and at the beginning of the game,
Why does this look so
Oh wait,
familiar?
so the dev was here.
no, the dev was supposed to be here but couldn't be here.
Right. Okay.
Or-
That's why I was gonna do
They
the
were
demo.
they were telling me about it. Yeah.
Okay.
You play as a deer, and at the beginning of the game, it's like, what's your name? So I put my name in, and then it said, what's your most precious thing? So I put Sophia.
Of course.
And then turns out the thing that you label as your most precious thing is a fawn, is like a little deer that is a companion,
Yeah.
And the demo literally says like, hey, in the interest of time for this demo, we're going to skip you ahead a few levels.
Yeah.
And so you're playing as this deer, and you are going through what looks to be a post-human society or like world. There's
Yeah.
like
so like
old
20,
cars and, like, sludge.
2031 or
20,
so.
yeah, 2028.
Yeah.
So there's
Yeah.
like sludge around and stuff like that, and you can pull electricity, like they call it blue light. You pull blue light out of old electronics, like phones and stuff, and then you can put light back into the world to get rid of sludge and get rid of stuff, or
Okay.
power up these little cute mechanical mice. And the mice are like, we're nice mice. And like I powered up a bunch of these mice, and then I could use them to help me do stuff. Later,
Shout
there's
out to friendly mice.
yeah.
Like,
Later,
yeah.
there was a nice sequence where I lit up a bunch of fish and then helped them get the sludge. I was in a tunnel, what I thought was just a tunnel, but there was like a window to an underwater thing, and I was like, oh, I'm in like one of those aquarium tunnel things.
Cool.
And I could light up the fish, and then once the fish were lit up, they would remove the sludge from the outside of this tunnel. So I was like revealing it as I went down it.
Cool.
And I got more fish, and then it was really, it's a beautiful message,
Yeah,
you know? And
yeah.
and so you're kind of trying to like traverse your way back to the woods. And there was a very funny moment, Damiani. There's a bunch of, in the subway, they ride a train for a little bit and you get to another station. And then this station is just full of cats.
Yeah.
And all the cats, because they're animals, you can talk. Like, so it's funny because there's newspapers and stuff all around, but it says the deer doesn't know how to read. The deer tries its best, but deers don't know how to read. But you can talk to the other animals. And there were a bunch of cats. And like one of the cats is like, oh, we're going to miss our train, you know, and they start going. And then this one cat is asleep and you walk up to it and you talk to the cat and the cat goes, oh, I almost missed my train. Thanks. And then there were other cats that were like just kind of like sitting there, like, you know, kind of chunksters. And you could pick them up with your little deer mouth and move them onto the train. And so I picked up like 2 or 3 of these little cats and put them on the train. And then there was this one cat. It was so funny. That was like, oh, you're trying to get back to the woods? I have been he was sitting in front of the map of the train. I've been studying this train system. I know exactly how to get back to the woods. And then he goes, so what you do is first is you take 3 stops down, but then the text just starts going so fast you can't read it. And it goes through like seriously like 12 like text chat windows of this cat just like very quickly and confusingly explaining how to get home. And then the cat's just like, well, cool, I'm glad I could help. And it gets on the train. And you're just like,
Nice.
But then you have this electricity thing, and all the cats are sitting there, and they're just like, hey, is this train going to move? You know, and then you go and you like power on the train.
Yeah.
Fun.
It's really cute.
That's
I don't know.
sick.
Like, it seems, you know, and the laptop was like burning to death. So it was like framing nightmare. But like that, I'm pretty sure was the laptop falling apart.
There's a
looks really
achievement
cute.
in replaced for petting all the cats as well.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Next up is My Arms Are Longer Now,
Yeah.
which I played because I was
Wait, do we have a
8
date for
minutes.
that? Because I want to play that.
Soon TM.
Soon.
Maybe we'll find out.
Soon TM
Xbox.
like Gloomwood.
Yeah, that's what I.
Gloomhaven?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, who
Gloomwood?
knows?
Like, again, this has been in the works for a long
Forever.
time. Yeah.
So has Gloomwood.
Yeah, true.
God.
So yeah, My Arms Are Longer Now. I played in the 8 minutes. I was early to Way to the Woods, and I beat the demo, so that was cool.
Nice.
It's
Yeah, so it is, again, thank goodness you're here. Very similar vibes.
Is it the same people?
No,
I don't
no,
think
no.
so. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a very
Looks
similar.
very similar.
It's a very
yeah.
similar kind of a thing where you're like this big long arm.
I want to say these guys are Australian, too.
They are
Yeah.
Australian, yeah, because the
Cool.
accents are all very Australian. But like it was very funny because each scene was you go through little vignettes or something, and you're like this arm snaking around, and the narrator she was
Really
just kind of
disturbing.
talking about stuff, but like the narration is very like lackadaisical, where like the first screen there's somebody standing there, and they were like I don't know, probably go through the door. I don't know, maybe now you go through the door, pull on that thing, and it'll open the door. I don't know, maybe you know. But it seems like you're a thief, and so you're trying to just like steal things. And so the goal of one of the screens was you're on a train, and you had to, you could steal this guy's bike just for fun, but then you had to steal a dog.
My favorite fantasy is robbing banks.
We got to get through these, goddammit!
I'm
had to
adding into your vibes.
I love it. You had to steal a dog so that it would stop barking, so that this businesswoman would fall asleep, so that you could try to steal her briefcase. But then
I
you
want to rob a
realize,
bank.
but then you realize the briefcase is chained to her arm. So you're like, okay, can't steal
Chop
this
that arm
briefcase.
off.
Yeah, you got to chop that arm off.
Yeah.
No. So then the ticket taker comes into the train and asks for everybody's tickets. So then you realize, if you watch this long enough, you realize that she has keys in her pocket. So now that the dog's gone, she'll fall asleep. You pickpocket her for the keys, then you can unlock the briefcase from her thing and steal the briefcase. It's that kind of stuff. It's cute. It's
Sick,
funny.
sick.
Everyone's making little weird comments. It's funny.
The vibes look really good. It honestly looks like a cartoon mixed with a game.
Yeah. Sophia,
Honestly.
get in here, please.
Please.
It's Sophia's turn.
Sophia.
Somebody has to leave, but not me because I played one of these with her.
Come in here.
Dominate's leaving, even though we're going to talk about Super Yooka-Laylee card.
Oh, yes. Well, should I go?
Oh, you could go, I guess.
Sophia.
Dominate, stay. Blood's leaving. Sophia!
She's got
Sophia!
I just go to the side anyways, and I can hop in.
I want to play all the video games.
What the hell is that?
What?
I think I added up the queue time and my backlog is like 14,000
Yeah.
hours.
Hi, everybody.
It's Sophia time. My
Sophia
favorite
time. Sophia time.
Hello, everyone.
Sophia time.
What is that?
Sophia time.
This is my favorite swag that we got today. It's a balloon. I don't know from what.
Looks like Captain
What
Marvel.
game is this from?
It's kind of like Captain
It's-
Marvel vibes on the other side, but then that side is Star Wars looking.
It's not Star Wars.
Okay.
Wait, it has.
100%.
Wait, it has the thing on the bottom.
I think I know what it is.
It says Sotsu Sunrise.
Sophia, you're here. Fuck everybody. All right. Fuck them all. Right, Sophia? Right?
What? No.
Star Wars Episode 1 Phantom Menace
Oh,
is the
yes.
best. It's
But-
the best.
Most people would.
Oh.
I
It's
think
the
most people have
best.
warmed up to
looks
it.
It's
like
the
a
best.
coffin or
Can I just get a high five for it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love
Because
it.
you and
Wait,
I
wait,
have
one more.
always
Is this Orbitals?
There we
we've
go.
always loved the
Demi?
Phantom
No, I
frickin'
don't think it
Menace.
is.
I don't think so.
Sophia and I love the Phantom
I
Menace.
love the Phantom Menace.
Same. 10 out of 10.
All right, we got 33 minutes. Go.
Let's go.
Ithaca.
Phantom Menace.
Ithaca.
Phantom Menace.
Ithaca.
Jar Jar Binks.
Ithaca. It had
Jar
no
Jar
sound.
Binks.
It was terrible. It
Boss
ruined it.
Nass. Gungans.
Ithaca.
Darth Maul.
Ithaca.
Pod racing. No, Ithaca, please. Please.
Okay,
Please.
let's talk about Ithaca.
Okay.
Well, I'm not gonna speed run all the Day of the Devs games I saw, but we're gonna go faster. So,
Ithaca looks so sick. I love a road trip, and this looked really awesome, Sophia. For
I have
real,
some
this
notes,
looked
too.
so good.
here is
The last road trip
You
game.
gotta just let him finish.
okay. I'll let him finish.
The last road trip game. I love setting up the context for the viewers.
Forever ago.
I love it. The last road trip game we got was Keep Driving,
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
and then now we're and Pacific Drive, of course.
Pacific
the
Drive.
last two big road trip games we have, and now we're at Ithaca. Please tell us about Ithaca.
Oh, it's a Gundam shield.
It's a
Sick.
Gundam shield.
Sick.
Ah.
Thank you, chat.
Well, now it's my emotional
Sick.
support Gundam shield. 'Cause I'm
Sick.
very, very tired.
So please tell us.
Well, like you said, it's like a narrative RPG driving simulator game. A little sad thing that happened was that there was no sound for us. Which
We were the
felt
first.
like
We were the
it-
first demo of the day, and it felt like they hadn't fully
hadn't
finished
fully
setting
set it
up
up.
the booth yet.
Okay, full disclosure
So we
there.
could not.
So
yeah,
I'm not
could
gonna,
hear
like-
this game.
yeah, for sure. Here comes
Which
Here comes
which
Blood
seems
skulking blood is skulking in.
it seems
Yeah.
like sound is very important for this game.
Yeah, sound is important. So that was a shame.
Blood with skulking in.
The Watcher.
Boy, do you want to just stand in the
Yeah,
back?
please. Or just stand here lurking.
I just
skulk-
walked in.
Half mic. Just skulk around back there.
You had to do random walking animations.
Yeah. Do an idle animation.
Oh my god.
Well, you do not need to say it like that, please.
Oh, that's good.
One of these days, you're gonna laugh yourself to death.
Look at his little head. Anyway,
Oh my
Sorry.
god. So sorry. Okay.
I can't look at him.
We're gonna focus. We can't. We can't.
Very serious.
I love that y'all. I came in and y'all were like, "Go fast, fast."
We're very tired.
Yeah.
We're falling apart.
Anyways, okay. I'm gonna talk about Ithaca now.
We
ready?
need a cardboard cutout of blood like this. This is so good. This is too good.
Are you okay here?
Just go. Just power through.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'm ready.
So-
I'm ready. I'm a professional. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay.
I'm ready to go.
Okay.
We were out. This game seems cool. Ithaca, you're
Okay,
driving. You're
okay,
an
okay, okay.
environmental warrior.
No, this
I'm ready. I'm fully
Okay.
ready.
Stop interrupting to say you're ready. Just be ready.
do you want to hide behind the
I don't
Gundam
believe you.
shield?
Do you need the Gundam shield?
Take the Gundam shield.
Wait, can you tie it on your arm? Is that what that's for?
I think it's meant to be like
Yeah.
floating.
Oh.
I don't know.
Quiet you.
Okay.
All right.
You,
Okay.
you drive, you make phone calls.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's start over. So, yeah, full disclosure, we didn't have a lot of sound. We were the first ones to play it. It wasn't set up properly. Nobody's fault, shit
Yeah.
happens.
Of course.
Which was a shame because I know there's a lot of so essentially you're inside the car and there are all these different things you can interact within the car. You got this main dash menu where you have radio and text messages. You can call people.
Is it auto driving?
Yeah.
Seemed like it.
Cool,
Yes.
cool.
Yes. So you're learning about the story while you're going through all these things in your car essentially. Oh my god, Huber. Huber's gone. Huber's
Just don't look at him.
Don't look at him.
Keep going. You're
Yeah.
doing great.
Imagine that he's
Did the
shield.
dashboard have physical buttons?
Ooh, no.
It's like that. It's like a
Touchscreen?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have all these things in your car that tell a story, and then you talk to people, and then there's also this you have this how do I put it like a skill tree kind of.
You look
It's
in
a
the
skill
rearview
tree.
mirror and it's your skill points.
Yeah, you look in your rearview mirror and it's your skill
It's like
tree.
your
Yeah,
personality.
in the trailer they kept saying X plus XP or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so things you do, things you choose there affect how you can respond in phone calls, for example. So you have a conversation with someone and it says this is locked under logic. You don't have enough logic yet. So that's super interesting.
Yeah.
Seems right up my alley. I love the vibe of it all. I love the aesthetic of it.
Same.
And
Big same, big
I
same.
love storytelling where it's not super direct and you kind of have to figure.
Yeah.
You're kind of thrown into it and
And there was some
trying to figure
choice
out.
points where the road diverges.
Oh my God,
and
yeah,
you
that
pick,
was-
calm or angry. Or
You were
whatever.
literally on the phone call with this person, and then your reaction was a road. You picked a road as you were driving, so it was
Got
anxious or
That's
calm.
cool.
It was
Does
really
somebody
cool.
always call you, or can you?
I think you can call
other-
people too.
In the
Okay,
trailer,
okay.
they show
Cool,
you
cool.
putting numbers in. So,
Cool,
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, so it was very cool. It was very unfortunate that we didn't get the full experience. I almost
Yeah.
want to try and play it again and see if I
Yeah.
can do it with sound one of these days.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I love the vibe of it. It did not feel intimidating or anything,
Awesome.
and also the art's really cool and interesting, and it may sound superficially, it may be what's the point? Are you just sitting there listening? But it felt a lot more engaging than that.
It's so funny. Everyone is like, "Oh, walking simulator." It's almost like a driving simulator.
But you're not driving, which is the
Yeah,
cool part.
yeah,
But it is
yeah.
actually it felt like I was doing a lot of stuff, even
Cool.
though you're just in the trailer. It seems like you're just sitting there. You're actually doing
Yeah.
a lot of really cool, interesting things. So
I love that.
I'm very excited about it. It seems like the perfect afternoon game. I'm just gonna sit and enjoy a cool story.
Same. Big same.
You're gonna
Sophia.
love this one, I
I'm
think.
super into this game for
So-
sure.
Hopefully
Awesome.
next time it will be with sound.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah, a lot of these previews sometimes are, they have
Lazy
little-
River's next, Don.
Yeah,
Lazy
little bugs here and there, but that's just pre-release.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is.
Lazy River.
Don
Yeah.
Casanova's one of his favorite things of all time, a lazy river.
A lazy
That's-
river,
And
yeah.
what else?
What else?
What you have a machine for?
Fog?
Oh, fog.
Because you can
Fog
technically
and a lazy
you can make a
river.
type of fog in this game through a very fun mechanic, right?
What?
Well,
What are you alluding
it's
to, Demi?
misty. When you do
God.
something in the lazy river you're not supposed to do.
Oh, P.
Ah,
I'm pumped for this
a yellow
game.
fog shows up,
game
right?
is-
Is it as fun as it looks, Sophia?
It's very fun. It's so.
Did you all have a super soaker like this as a kid?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Did you break
I
it in
didn't.
like 5 minutes?
No,
yes.
no.
It's okay. I
Sophia's-
got my shield. I got my
Sophia's
shield.
little impoverished Norwegian youth with no super soaker.
It wasn't that bad. I just didn't have a super soaker. I feel like super soakers in themselves were a very
Pretty
American,
American
thing.
thing.
Anyways, this is a fun co-op game where somebody peed in the pool and essentially turned everyone into zombies except for you, and you have to craft this raft that you're going down the river with, and it's really fun. It's very intuitive. It's very funny. You have different weapons that you can pick up along the way. You gain health by like eating a hot dog. Like
Love
so, like
that.
you make this raft and then jump to each side of the river to like grab items and stuff. And then you have like a crafting table where you craft stuff on the little. So it's like it's a lot of stuff at once, which is very like fun chaos.
Played a lot of those games in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
How was the
Friend
crafting?
swap, as
Is
they're
it
calling
pretty
them.
seamless, pretty easy?
Immediately like.
Cool.
I mean, I play a lot of like Valheim and then
Yeah, yeah,
Shrouded and like
Yeah.
Windrose, so like I immediately knew what to do.
Chill.
Very like I immediately went to chop a tree and they were like, okay, you've played these
Cool,
games
cool,
before, yeah.
cool.
So it's super intuitive, super fun, and like I love the colors of it. It's like the
Yeah.
perfect stream game. It's gonna be so fun to stream. Like, it's
Totally.
it's very much that vibe. Very friendly. Like there are ways you can like craft like a defib and get people back, so it's
Fun,
not super
fun.
like punishing. But it was like challenging. Like some of the
Yeah.
don't look at that. Don't look at it. Don't look at it.
Pay no attention.
But yeah, and then you make like a grill to like make hot dogs. And then
I
you
love
eat.
that.
It's very cute. It's very cute. It's very fun. I'm very excited to see one and like it will be available to stream for everyone. And like yeah, you have the zombie enemies, and then you have like these like robot
Yeah.
guys that can like alarm a horde to come.
Yeah.
And then you have other robots. So they're like different type of enemies as well.
Fun.
With different difficulties.
Looks
and
super fun.
It's super
Hi,
cute.
Raiders.
Oh hi.
We're getting some questions in the chat. Don't worry about it.
Don't
chat.
worry
Don't worry
about
about
it.
it.
Don't
Don't worry
worry.
about it.
Don't worry about
It's
it.
a shield for those of you who wonder.
Yeah.
That's what they're wondering about, right? The
They're
balloon.
yeah, they're wondering
Yeah.
about the shield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Super
yeah.
Yooka-Laylee.
roguelike friend swap. It's great. It's
Awesome.
wonderful. I love it. It's
Shout out
so
to
fun.
Left 4 Dead 3 that doesn't exist just
Oh,
yet.
my
Not
God.
yet, Sophia. Not yet. It's
I
coming.
am.
It's coming.
I will always.
It's
hope
gonna.
for
Yeah,
Left 4
it's
Dead 3.
coming. It's on the
I will
horizon.
always hope for it.
Yeah.
Please have it happen.
For
Anyways,
sure.
All right.
Damiani.
Wait, I didn't play this.
Damn it.
I did,
Ah.
but I think Damiani would like it.
I know. I
Maybe.
know.
It looks
Yeah.
awesome.
It
but-
is
Yeah.
Say what it is. What
Yes.
is it?
Super Yooka-Laylee Kart. It is
crazy.
a racing
Yeah.
game. It is it's a learning curve. Let me tell you that much.
And full context, you know, we talk about Super Mario Kart
Super Mario
on
Kart is hard.
on Super NES. That is a brutally hard game. When you go
Yeah.
back and play that game, that is tough.
Yeah,
That is
those
tough.
Mode 7 physics.
Yeah.
And in the-
not easy.
In the
8-player split
in the
screen.
dev diary, they kind of intimated that this was like maybe more skill based.
Oh
than,
my
than
God.
Super
It was-
Mario Kart. It's like what?
my first round, I was like, oh my god, 'Cause
Yeah.
it is very. You have to get used to. Like you would have to practice these controls and like get super into it. This
Yeah.
isn't like you just.
This is a
jump in.
fighting game.
Almost felt like yeah, in like a not like necessarily a negative way, but just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
brace yourself for like you have to learn some skills here. There's like
Yeah.
certain like rivers and stuff. Like there's no like mini map really, at least at this time, to like guide you. You're just kind of going for it, trying to figure
Wow.
out your path. There are like weapons and stuff. There's a rage system that I didn't
Yeah,
get
what
to
is-
see.
That's
but
you didn't
super
I did not get
cool.
to see it in the demo, unfortunately.
If it
Okay.
works the way I
Um,
think it works, it's kind of a cool idea.
Helps us,
to like help
Isla.
you
It
catch
helps
back
us.
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's very like a tactical racer because you pick up stuff and like you use like the bumper to like jump and like take rough corners and that like boosts you. So like you see
Yeah.
it do like here, like this kind of boosting. So it's not like drifting in Mario Kart per se. It's more like it's very sensitive and all the like I tried 2 of the characters and they were like one was what they call like more like the easy one and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah,
and then there
it's
was
still
like
impossible.
there was like a
Yeah.
heavier character. Yeah, I was like, okay, I'm already not super great at like I'm decent at certain racing games. And then the dev was just sitting there, not even looking at the screen in first place. And I was like, oh my god, wow.
You played it before, huh?
But yeah, and then there are like there's you know big multiplayer and they're-
8-player split screen is the coolest thing.
That
it's
is
super
Like,
cool,
that is
super
awesome.
cool, and they're all
Yeah.
different like modes you can do, and it seems like I'm very interested in seeing like what the final thing will be because there's
Yeah.
so many different things I didn't get to see, obviously, because it was just all of these games I only got to play for
Yeah.
like 15 minutes, so it was a very quick like this is it.
Totally.
But yeah, so beautiful. I loved
looks so
the
cool, yeah.
the cherry blossom. It was so pretty. And like there were different biomes and it just felt very like alive and nice. And I think this style really works for racing also.
That's
so.
awesome, Sophia. That's so
I
awesome.
had a fun time, even though I need a lot of practice if I
For sure.
a lot of practice. But
For
it
sure.
didn't feel heavy. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like when a game
It felt
feels like
if you committed, you
Yes.
could kind of learn it.
yeah, for sure.
That's awesome.
That's
yeah.
what it felt like. Like it felt like a FromSoft game, but
Yeah.
for racing. Where
It's
I'm
just like,
just
I need to dive into these mechanics.
well, I kind of have to
really
like
get it.
rewind my brain to like the 90s and like how
Yeah.
games used to like feel in like the terms of like difficulty levels.
Yeah.
So like you're just jumping in and it's very cute. I think
Yeah.
it's very fun.
And Damiani, dude, you played all the Yooka-Laylees, and I think
Yeah.
that's so cool that they went this way.
Yeah, they're keeping it going. They're keeping
Yeah.
keeping this
Shot one is
franchise
next.
alive. Yeah,
that's so
they've
cool. It's so
replayed this.
unexpected, right?
Yeah,
Like you were the only one I know who has like been kind of caught up on Yooka-Laylee. And
yeah.
this
it
just
didn't-
seems kind of out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not good for them to
Yeah.
keep it going.
Super cool.
It's
Super
interesting. They chose for the aesthetics. Yes, I think it's a very unique look. But
Mhm.
Yeah.
because when you're handling, I imagine how it handles in like Super Mario Kart. You're not
Yeah.
moving the cart. You're turning the level, and it's
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh, like it's so different from every other Mario Kart. I'm like head slamming, like, oh my god, why is this
Yeah.
handle so differently? Why is it so
Yeah.
weird? This takes time to get used to, as you said, right?
Yeah.
Yes, for sure. For sure.
Awesome.
It does not. It's very different from Mario Kart, I would say.
Cool.
It's a little
Very cool.
We both played this next one.
Yes.
Shot one fighter.
I'm so hyped
Oh,
on
this one. the-
Please,
yes.
please.
This is Michael Huber
I'm
game.
so hyped.
This is Huber bait.
We're not
This
gonna tell.
is
We're not gonna tell you
sick.
anything.
We're not going to tell
Done.
you anything.
I'm gonna leave.
Yep, not telling you anything.
Stand behind there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
you go.
looks so
You go in the
cool.
back here.
This looks so cool because I love roguelites so much. That's one of my
Yeah.
favorite genres now, currently in 2026, truly. Because I just love being able to kind of hop in and hop out.
Yeah,
And I've never played a roguelite fighter.
it's such a good idea.
That's so cool.
It's a
So
very cool idea.
It has like Slay the Spire or whatever style, like
yeah.
you know, the route map. You choose which way you want to go, what you want to start on, blah blah blah.
Mhm.
You do little fights, and instead of getting cards for your deck or whatever, you get more moves.
That's
Yeah.
so
and every
cool.
run, right? You get
You can get a new move.
different
You can
moves.
change a move. You could change like there was one I got where I just changed like how I move as a character, and so
Cool.
it's really really
yeah,
cool.
and like there are a bunch of different characters, and they said that each one has a bunch of moves
Wow.
individually that you can pull from in the pool
Yeah.
per character. So it's like
so it's not just this one
it's not
character
just
they showed.
it's
Okay.
not just 200 moves and every character gets those moves. It's like a bunch of different characters, and they all have, I don't know, 50, 100, 200
A lot.
moves or whatever to
Wow.
pull from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
And it felt good, like just the moment to moment fighting.
I played it for like a 5 minutes. You played it a little more than, but it seemed good.
Yeah.
It was good. I tried a couple of different like routes, and like some of them had more fighting than others, which was really interesting. Some of the other ones were more like different mini games and stuff,
Oh.
and so it was a
What
little
kind
different.
of minigame?
It was like one where it was just like spinning a thing and seeing what I land on, and that changed its thing for
Oh,
better
funny.
or worse.
Every
so there
mystery
are,
thing I got was just a conversation.
No,
It
so
was
there were other things as well.
Oh,
So
there is a
Okay.
story. There's a
there
big
is a story.
too.
It's a
Cool.
narrative, so that's the really cool
Cool.
part
He was
of
talking
it.
a lot about the characters mattering.
The narrative matters, and so that's really cool to
Awesome.
me. And like when we were talking about it, they talked about how it's like this is for people who like to like single player fighting game. Like you want
That's
to play
me.
by yourself.
That's me.
yeah. So it's
yeah.
so no sweatiness in that. end.
Yes.
Just like I'm just
Oh
gonna.
yeah, so there's no multiplayer in this.
I don't think there is, but he said like this is like
Makes sense.
It's more.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense because you're making
Yeah.
all this stuff for yourself, right? Like you're
Yeah.
creating your own path, and like obviously it's also punishing. Like if you die, like go back to
Yeah.
from scratch. You
For
know? So-
sure, which
did
it
he
alienates some roguelite people. They
Did he
don't
say
like
anything
that.
about meta progression, like overall, like permanent unlocks or anything?
I think I don't fully remember. I don't think there was any permanent ones. I don't want to say because
Jury's
I-
out.
Jury's out because I
We
don't want to
don't
say
know.
anything that's wrong.
Cool.
I would
Looks
have to look that up.
awesome.
But yeah, no, it was really fun. I liked the character art and everything. It looked really cool.
Yeah.
There's like one of those characters that I wasn't able to play, but I'm very excited to play.
Yeah.
'cause it looked
And just
great.
the 1v1 when you were fighting was cool.
It felt good. It felt
Yeah.
very like recent Street Fighters.
Cool.
Like it felt jumpy and fast
Yeah.
and like speedy and
Awesome.
light.
Yeah.
Take
Um,
all of this with the grain of salt that Sophia and I are, Sophia
Same.
plays
A lot of
more
the-
fighting games than me, but like we're pretty casual when
we're
it
pretty
comes to
casual.
fighting
We're
games.
all
Don't know
casual
anything about
fighting game
fighting
players
games.
here. We're
moves
all
look like they're straight
yeah,
lifted from
yeah,
Street Fighter
yeah.
2 fighting game
Yeah.
characters.
I've played Mortal Kombat my whole life. That's
someone
it.
had
Well,
Cammy
because
moves.
each of the you
Yeah.
kind of
Someone had Yoga
can't
Flame.
you kind of can't see it under the
Third strike parries.
text because it's like blocked by the text. But each move has its own like input with it.
Yeah.
And it keeps the inputs up in the corner because it's like
Mhm.
I have a whole new moveset every run. How am I gonna keep track of this? It's up in the corner.
Yeah.
Cool.
Which is very
Um,
nice.
Which is nice. But like, yeah, I specifically picked a move because it was quarter circle forward.
We
and,
love
and
quarter
punch because
circle
I was like
forward,
that
yeah.
I can remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Down forward high punch, please.
Yeah.
So
Like you
that-
do
Yeah.
like
Right
spiral
there.
arrow. Like you do a lot of very similar moves. It's like the, you know, move backwards to block. Like it's very like intuitive in like that sense. They're not trying to, you know,
Yeah.
remake too much stuff. And then
That
there's
sounds
like a
so
little shop
fun.
with this poor
Oh.
doggies. There's like a
That
really
looks so
sad
fun.
backstory. It's
Oh my god.
the cats are evil kind of in this.
And it seemed
So-
like your
so
health.
sorry,
It seemed
Damiani.
like your health persists between fights because like
No.
some of the
Yeah, you-
story stuff I got healed me,
Yeah.
and so I was like,
Cool.
oh shit, like
Yeah.
because some of the fights I was like, well that was pretty easy, and then I realized like, oh my health is persistent. Okay,
Okay.
like that was
Okay.
And
harder
they're
than I thought.
also they're doing a Kickstarter, so
Oh, cool, okay.
hopefully that goes well. And
Okay.
I think it looks really cool. That the like robot cat.
So
kind
stay
of
tuned for
things.
next year, probably on this. Yeah.
Yes, I
Cool.
believe so. Let me just
Awesome.
check my notes. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that was next year.
Screenbound is
Um,
next, Don.
Screenbound.
I said
Hell
coming
yeah.
soon.
Awesome.
Coming
TM.
soon.
Coming
TM.
soon.
TM.
But I mean, yeah,
TM.
very cool game. Unlock a bunch of stuff.
So
Fighting game.
Screenbound is absolutely one of EZLA's most anticipated because
Oh,
when we saw this
yeah.
a year ago,
Yeah.
Yeah.
we were all collectively blown away.
Well, it's just such a neat concept.
It absolutely is one of the coolest concepts that we've seen in years. I mean, this
Yeah.
is just awesome. This is one of those things where you look at it and you're like, whoa.
It's
Right?
It's
I mean, everybody
crazy.
has just been like, whoa,
Mhm.
that's
And-
so cool.
And crucially, first thing the dev showed me, and this made the game for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can change the size of the Q boy, which is what it's called.
Great.
And you can change the positioning of the
Great.
Q boy.
I was worried
You
about
can put it on
I
the
was
side.
worried about that, Isla.
You can move it on the screen
Nice.
wherever you want it.
Perfect.
Basically, you know, along you still have to hold it, so it's along the bottom. But like what I did was I put it on the slightly larger size and down bottom left.
It was
Great.
great.
So then you can still
Great.
see what's in front of you in 3D.
Great.
But the way this game works is on cartridge one is 2D side scrolling like Mario, but you're also in the 3D world. And then you can pull up the Q boy and see through the dimensions
wow.
and stuff. Because some stuff you can only see in the 2D
Yep.
unless you're looking through the Q boy to see it, you know. So like you'll see a door in the 2D and it'll be on the wall, but you can't see it in 3D unless you
That's
look at the
so
Q boy.
You, like,
cool.
scan
you
it.
push-
It's so cool.
You push X to go through the door.
It's very, very
But
cool.
that's also true of some enemies, some like spike balls, some like little
Vines
spike
and
traps
stuff.
and
Yeah.
vines and stuff. So it's like you have to
your
kind of
eyes,
keep your
yeah.
eyes on both. And then like, you know, the reverse is true where like stuff you can't detect on 2D because it's 2D.
Yeah.
In the 3D world, you're like, oh, okay, I can just walk around that. Like it looks like a wall in 2D, but you're like, oh, okay. And then there are, so the story is you're looking for your mom who got lost in this dimension, this other dimension
already
that was
depressed.
discovered. No, it seems, I don't know. It seems
I
jolly.
think it's in.
There's a
yeah.
note on this Q boy that just says, find me, mom. And she was working for this evil corporation. I mean, I assume evil.
Umbrella Corporation.
Yeah, who's like monetize, like doing something, studying this other dimension using the Q energy or whatever.
Mhm.
So yeah, and then there are these like devices that do these 2D challenge levels. Game seems like it's, you know, it's friendly but has a lot of challenge if you want.
Yeah.
So to get through each level, you only need 1 cube, but each level has 3 that you can get.
Cool.
And then
Optional.
super hard challenge levels that look kind of like Tron, like the grid in Tron,
Cool.
require like that you've gotten all of them to even unlock it. And I tried one of them, and like the dev
It was
could,
insane.
well, the dev could tell that I was about to get like locked in and try to get sweaty on it.
Yeah.
Because the dev was like, yeah, so if you push start, you can go back to level select and go over here. And I was like, you're right.
yeah.
I was
Yeah.
about
I'm
to,
out.
I was
I'm
about to,
out.
I was about
Yeah.
to keep trying that for the rest of our demo.
I've got 11 minutes left.
Yeah,
I'm out. I'm
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, And for this one, I was mostly playing, and she was asking the questions. But yeah, so it's really cool. And they showed at Day of the Devs or whichever SGF the other day that cartridge 2 is top down, more like Zelda Damian.
So cool.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that was the
Someone hear
reveal.
something?
That was the reveal of different. There are different cartridges which change the play style on
That's
the Q
unbelievable.
Boy.
There's
Yeah.
probably. I mean.
There's. I assume there are going to be more. Yeah.
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 And we won't have to wait too long. Oh, that'd be funny. We won't have to wait too long because this comes out like everything else in September on September 10th.
Yeah. You could see him finding the ladder.
But this
and the
game,
thing,
yeah, you saw him finding the ladder.
Yeah.
September.
Or saw her, I guess.
Just
Oh,
take
yeah.
off all. Like put your schedule in now.
Just
Chad.
quit your job for September.
Quit tell all your loved ones, tell your job, tell everybody you know you are just gone from September 1st till October 1st. Like that is it. That is it.
Any other thoughts on Screenbound?
No, I think
It
you got
felt
most
good?
of it.
It
It felt
felt good,
great.
yeah.
Great.
And like the talk we had the dev, he said like how it's it's very friendly. Like if it's game over, you're not going to be put back hours and hours and hours. There are like auto saves
Yeah,
or whatever,
if you
so it's-
fail one of the like 2D
yeah.
kind of little box areas, it just puts you back out of that. You don't like
Yeah.
fail the whole level or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool, and it has like an overworld going between the levels.
Yep.
Bub is next on. Going between the levels, like Mario.
Awesome.
It's at least in cartridge 1.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably
Cartridge
like
2.
5
Who knows?
cartridges.
Who
3,
knows?
4,
I
5
don't know.
cartridges.
He didn't say, but yeah, Screenbound is sick as hell.
Hell yeah.
Mhm.
That's definitely one of our most anticipated.
Oh, yeah.
As a collective.
And it comes out in like 3 months. I don't know what month it is, but it comes out in like 3 months.
We are in June, so that would be
June, July. Then it gets murky
July, August,
for me. August, September, October.
3 months. 3 months. 3 months. 3 months.
August, September, October. I
months,
never
3
know the
months.
order of those.
3 months away. 3 months away.
Y'all got there.
Yeah.
All
Did
right.
y'all hear
Let's
some
bring-
laughing?
Yeah, what was that?
Blood back for a second. Okay.
Okay.
Come back for.
Yeah, but if you come back, you gotta hide behind a TV.
Yep.
His voice.
Let's talk
How
about
about
there.
let's talk about Bub.
Bub.
Oh my God, let's
Hey,
talk about
bub.
Bub. This was, I love already this game.
Same.
This mix of different
This
mediums.
is one of my 10s.
The stop motion in this is just so beautiful. And it was one of those, I love this as part of like SGF where I get to just sit down, put on headphones and just enjoy the show. It was just one of those demos. I don't want to spoil too much because this feels like one of those games where you just kind of jump in. The less you know, maybe like
This is
it's
like an emotional experience.
very
Yeah.
emotional.
I wouldn't be surprised if this game was just like a slick 4 or 5 hours, and
Mhm.
that is just
Like,
like.
Whoa.
You can see
Yeah.
here like it's stop motion.
Blood,
and,
you
like,
haven't seen
yeah.
this yet? Dude,
It is-
Blood, this is one of
yeah.
the coolest things I saw
Mhm.
this week. Like
Yeah.
just in the presentation.
It
it
is
was,
so
it was crazy
beautiful.
because they didn't give Sophia the context of the dev. They were working on this. 2 friends in New York were working on this game, but then one of them was diagnosed with MS
Yeah.
and
bro.
lost the
Yeah.
ability basically to use his hands and couldn't make the art anymore. So
Oh,
then, thinking, okay, well, you have to table this, just focused on their friendship and focused on, but slowly worked on getting better and was able to continue the work on the game, and like it informed the story and stuff.
But I
of-
mean,
of
I
the
think-
game, I think, and
Yeah.
he got better or is able to at least work on the game more, which is very cool.
But also speaks to like, I didn't need to know any backstory to
Right,
immediately
right.
feel from the start that this was like, and obviously also in the day and age, unfortunately, of so much AI and so many games looking and feeling the same, it was such a breath of fresh air
Yeah.
to have like, and like there are so many of them, but this one just felt so special. The mixed media, there were so many like I'm no master painter, but I love paint, and there
Yeah.
are so many beautiful
You're a great
like
painter.
strokes and stuff that happens in the,
No,
it's
no.
so beautiful.
Yeah, when they showed it, Sophia, I
Mm-hmm.
was like, how is it even possible in 2026 to show a game that looks wholly unique?
yeah,
Like,
it's
how do you
so
even
beautiful.
release a game now that looks like no other game ever made? Like,
Yeah.
that is awesome.
And I mean, I think the answer is just like just full freedom of creativity without
Yeah.
judging yourself, without
Yeah.
overthinking it, making a game with taking the story, but also just the visual of it. Like, it's not going to be it feels like, again, like we talked about earlier, it shouldn't have a lot of gameplay, but it does have gameplay. Like there are stuff you do, even though the controls are, simple. It's perfect amount. It reminds me of how like Edith Finch was like a simple
Right,
game, but it
right.
was so heavy. And this
At
has a
that
lot
time,
of that. Yeah, and this has so much of that kind of. I love the humanity of it. The imperfections in it was just so wonderful. I was just so mesmerized. I could have sat there for
Wow.
hours.
Wow.
I was like, I just want to
Yes.
sit here.
That's
I
all
don't
wanna
want to
hear.
move on.
I'm so ready. I'm
It was-
so ready for this. Oh my god.
Yeah.
This is just magic.
I
Yes.
Dreadmoor is
absolutely I adored it, and I think it was
Yes.
so fun, and I hope people check it out because it's
Is that
really
this
special.
year?
No, I think it's coming out next year.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't
Take
know.
your time.
Yeah.
No rush.
Yeah, that is
This-
on my big time radar.
Oh, me too. I'm so excited for them, and it was just
Yeah.
it was really wonderful.
Bud, do you want to take a seat here, man?
I mean, Damiani's coming.
Demi said you could. Well, we are about to leave after this last one. Then Dawn's gonna take us home. So, because I'm gonna have to go in there, and so then
Please,
you and
bud.
Damiani can be back on the desk.
Please.
You've graduated to the desk.
Yes, bud. Yes.
Do you want
Out
a
of the
Gundam
shadows.
3 to go. Dreadmoor.
3 to go. Dreadmoor is my hype. I did not play this. I've not seen. Did anybody play this?
I
She
played
did.
this.
That's
That's
why
why
we're
we're-
about. That's
that's-
why we're about to talk about.
Why do you think this is on the
This
list?
is what we do here.
It's late. It's been a
tired. It's okay,
it's been a
it's okay.
15-hour day.
We'll just hide
I
that
know.
Give me some leeway here.
Yeah.
Dredge was absolutely one of my favorite games
Yeah.
when it came out.
Yep.
And now we are getting 2 Dredge likes.
Yeah.
This is the one I'm most excited about.
Mm-hmm.
Please tell us about it, Sophia.
It is it's very atmospheric. It's
Yes.
very I didn't play a lot of Dredge, but I know what it looks like, it feels like, and I've seen gameplay of it, and this is going to be very similar to that. It also has a lot of survival elements in it,
Cool.
crafting, doing stuff like that. The crafting, I side tangent kind of. The crafting is really fun because you go to this bench, and the fact that you like pick out the things you need from these little boxes.
I love that.
Instead of just being
Tackle
like
box.
auto, it's like I can look at the box and be like, I got this thing right here, and I'm gonna put this right there.
Sick.
Just a nice little touch.
I love that.
This
And
you,
we have played games over the years where we craft.
Yes.
So you
Yes.
say this crafting is good.
It's very true.
Yes.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
true.
I
It's
love
a
this.
cute. I didn't
love
get to
that.
craft too many things, but I
Yeah,
just like
yeah.
I like an interactive crafting table where there's details that I'm watching happen, where it's
Yeah.
not just a menu. That's
Sick.
kind of a nice touch.
Great.
Yeah, it's really cool. You have this boat. It's like an apocalyptic scenario. So in the demo, I traveled to this little dock here. I fixed my boat up. I did some puzzles. It was very cool, very like. And then you ring a bell for that house to like come down from this like
okay.
claw like thing.
Whoa.
it's very fun. And then there's like
Intense.
shopkeeper in there.
Yeah.
The music was
Um,
cool too.
yeah.
The atmosphere of this was very cool.
Yeah. There's
Bayou
going to
music.
be VO, so I wasn't able to experience a lot of VO. So we'll see.
Oh
how
yeah,
that,
yeah. it is
We'll
something
see.
better than-
Did
Yeah.
you get to fish?
I did get to fish.
How was the fishing?
Well, we all know that fishing in video games is
A big part, a video game staple, if you
but
will.
it's a video game staple
Yeah.
we haven't really figured out. Like it's a hard. This
Bass
is one of
Pro
the.
Fishing topped it.
It's always like you're always wanting something more, but you don't know what it is. Nobody knows. Not a single person has
Nobody's cracked it.
Nobody's cracked it. Has this cracked it? We're getting closer. It was a little more interactive. Like you push one way and then you like push another button and you have to like maneuver back and forth. It was a little like similar, vibes to like Sea of Thieves, for example, where you like push one way and the fish goes the other, and like
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was a little more interactive than just like sitting there and then you have to push it right away, otherwise you lose it. It wasn't like that.
Yeah.
So there was some.
Russian Fishing Simulator 4 When we got really into that.
But I mean, yeah, the big part of this, besides the fishing, like it's the atmosphere, it's the driving around the boat, and like solving puzzles that I thought were good, and like I still feel like I didn't get enough. I feel like this is obviously just a demo, and I'm
This is
like,
like a settle in game
Yeah.
for sure.
yeah, because I'm like, how does this work? Like, because you have a similar menu, I think, to Dredge, where it's like you got to manage it a little bit. Yeah. And so like you can like recycle the fish that you catch and use them for other purposes and stuff. I didn't really get to see any like big monsters like the ones we see here, so I don't know how that's gonna, how I'm gonna fight against that or not. So I just kind of did the beginning of figuring out what's going on. Here's my boat, fixed my boat, traveled, found this cool, But I mean, yeah, I think the atmosphere is definitely there. There's a lot of potential here. I think it's still like I'm waiting to see how does these like big monsters play into like am I gonna
How
fight
it all
them?
kind of
Right.
Yeah, because I like fished and like fixed stuff and did puzzles, but I didn't fight anything. And so I'm like, I'm wondering how that's gonna play out. Is that gonna be fun or not, or like is it gonna be similar or not? I don't know.
Cool.
Cool. But I mean, yeah, I'm intrigued. I guess
Awesome.
I could say.
Yeah, same. I'm so intrigued by it.
Yeah. We will see. You will be a better judge than me when it comes to like.
And just overall,
is it a copy of Dredge or not? Because
overall,
I
the
don't know.
mechanics were fun and solid.
It was. Yeah. I mean, it was intuitive.
Cool.
It was good. I think it was. There are a couple of things where I was like, this might be the demo. Where it's like some things don't steer but I'm not going to judge that because it's a demo.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Can't wait. I'm really hyped on that.
I hope it's good.
We have 2 more now. What is it?
Don's got
2
pinball
pinballs
and a game.
and then another game. Don's coming in right now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, actually, some of the people that worked on Dredge were in one of our booths at Big Summit. They have a new game called Canvas City.
Yeah.
I'll show it to you later. But yeah, it's like
Dredge low-key was
It's like a
in
tactics
my
game
top 5
mixed
of
with,
that
like,
year.
it's like a tactics game mixed with like Jet Set Radio. It's kind of crazy. Yeah.
Cool. Dredge was so effing good. I love Dredge. Play Dredge, buy Dredge, play it right now, install it right now. Dredge is amazing, so fucking good. Don,
Yes.
take us away, man. What do we got?
All right, we'll hit these quick. First of all, Summer Game Fest was awesome. I hit Pinball Row. Stern had a little booth set up.
They did.
Yeah, the little
In the
booth
In the
Food area.
back alley, Don.
tucked away in a back alley. The perfect place to stumble across a couple of pinball machines.
By the
Is
ice
in the back
cream.
alley.
The back alley
Yeah.
near the ice cream.
Literally
Yeah.
at the very as back in the back
Yeah.
of the alley as you could be,
Yes,
away from
please.
everything else.
Tucked away
When
safely.
Outside.
when Don and I's Huber hype
Yeah.
goes up, please, you will see.
Okay,
you will
okay.
see. You will see the exact spot.
I
Yeah.
was right at home back there, so it felt great to get on this machine. This is the Pokemon machine that was actually released just a few short months ago, but this was the first time I actually got a chance to play it. And it was fun. It has a great flow, I would say, is the way you describe a pinball machine
Jack
that moves
Danger.
very good, right? Just a
Cartoon name.
nice variety of ramps to interact with. You're capturing Pokemon. You've got your Pokedex displayed on the digital display, so you're trying to achieve various goals on the table to battle and capture to the different Pokemon. You've got this sort of battle arena at the top center of the table. There it is right there, where you can kind of you see up in there, and it has a magnet underneath the table up in there that manipulates the ball. That little, what is that, a Meowth?
Snorlax too.
The Meowth there actually hydraulically or something like moves itself into the battle arena, drops down, and then you hit it with the pinball and it like gets knocked around and everything. So they had some really cool parts. I was checking out the premium edition. The Pro edition doesn't have like as many movements on the parts and stuff like this, but this one had some nice
Don,
movement.
this looks like one of the most advanced pinball machines I've ever seen in my life. Is
All
that an
pinball- all
overstatement?
pinball machines
Am I
these days-
overstepping?
You're
Am I
overstepping. You're overstepping
Okay.
because
Okay.
this is just how pinball
Okay.
is now.
Okay.
This is just
Okay.
pinball.
Yeah, all
Yes.
these Stern machines
Yeah.
are crazy.
There you saw the
Okay.
Meowth in action.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a lot
Don,
of Meowth on this
Because
one.
Don, this looks absolutely insane
It was
to me.
fun.
Yeah,
It has
yeah,
a nice
yeah,
flow, though. As I said,
Okay.
these ramps, the just physical, physics design of the game. I was really getting into it. I got a high score, and I'm proud of myself because
Nice.
the only people that were getting high scores were because the Stern pros were there.
Right.
They were demoing the game, so they're a lot of the people, they weren't even playing. They're just watching these guys play. They're getting
You're
high
showing
scores.
up as a
I show up
shark.
with 15
You're
minutes.
a
Okay,
shark.
I only had 15 minutes per game, and I got on this. I took pictures. I don't remember. I got 4th place at least, so I got my name. I'll take
So
some
you're off the
pictures, yeah.
podium then.
Yeah. Well, and look, hey, Huber, I'm on the high score. I'm in there.
Just-
No,
It's top
and
tens with pinball.
Yeah.
It's
Top
top
10.
10.
You put your initials in period,
that.
and you're proud of yourself, especially if you got pros up there. So anyway, I got on there, but the last thing I'll say is they've got the Stern Insiders, which is just something that all the
The app,
tables
yeah,
have
yeah.
now. It's the app that you scan the game with a QR code. Wow, you get, and then it keeps track of all your
Do
progression.
you catch
all of that.
Pokemon in the app?
You go to different tables in different parts of the country. It knows it's you. You know, it says Don there, whatever your code is, and then you're
Wow.
playing. So the cool thing though is like with John Wick, you probably remembered they have sort of like DLC
Did they have like the
that
gun as the what was that?
Actually, I don't. Didn't they have the gun?
the
as
gun
I
is
know
like
it's-
the
No, I
Yeah,
thought they
as
weren't
the-
allowed
as
to.
the
I thought they
plunger.
wanted to.
Yeah,
but
I
they
think they
couldn't.
wanted to, but they weren't allowed to or something. I don't remember that. Terminator 2 though has the gun. It has the pistol. It feels so good to launch the ball. But the thing I'll say about it is Insiders Connected. There it is right there. So they have like additional content that comes out. The machine continues to get programmed new missions. With John Wick, they had contracts. So I'm sitting at dinner. Suddenly
You
my
were telling
phone
me
buzzes and
about
I'm getting a
that.
contract. I got to find a pinball machine to go
That's
kill
so
this guy.
cool.
Yeah.
Does the Pokemon
So
machine have...
Pokemon, they're going to be adding to the Pokedex. There's going to be new Pokemon, limited time events, super rare,
Like, hey, come and
timed
capture Charizard
during this like limited time period and all
Oh
this
my
stuff. So really
God.
cool stuff is coming down the line. But it sounds like they're in a real tangle with the Pokemon attorneys right now because licensing this stuff.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah.
so it's happening, but it's coming down the line. Next up, Transformers. This game was so fun. This just came out last month, and it's based on the original 1980s.
80s.
Yeah, and look at this. The really cool thing about this game. No, is it?
No.
I don't think so.
No,
It's
that's
close.
Gundam.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Shit.
The really cool thing about this game is on the video display.
Dude, Megatron's like rocket
Dude.
launcher.
Yeah,
what the
Megatron.
Wait till
hell?
I tell you what you do with that.
It's like an
Oh,
actual
Transformers
scope off
looks
of something.
so
It's
legit.
so freaking sick. On the back glass, though, again, I'm playing the premium edition. They've got that display. They created like who knows many hours of original cartoon, like that is all
Oh,
interactive.
yeah, like they do with
what you're doing.
Jaws.
And the quality was top notch. You feel like you're watching the cartoon, so it just puts you in the mood. Mood. The
Wow.
quality of like the toys on the playing field, this certain quality of plastic, it just looked and felt like the 80s
I feel
version
like this Stern pinball guy is like alternate dimension Dawn.
of the.
Yeah,
This guy,
honestly.
but this
These
guy
toys.
just-
Megatron, though, I got to tell you, Hubert,
Dog,
there's a
this is-
series of events you can unlock on this machine. You get it up the proper ramp at the proper time after engaging it. It goes inside a Megatron, and he lifts his giant cannon and like rotates and fires the frickin' pinball out across the table into another ramp.
Don, this
Unbelievably
is
cool.
absolutely unbelievable.
This
Like-
table
like
was
Stern.
fun.
Stern
Here
is
it goes. There's
really-
a cannon. Oh my gosh.
Yo,
John,
that's
it-
sick.
It really feels like Stern
They continue
is
to kill it.
single-handedly
Yeah.
evolving and carrying pinball machines by themselves.
Well, you'd be surprised because there's a few other companies out there
Yeah, I
that
think
are
there's a
currently
lot more out
producing
there.
some
We just see them 'cause
premium
we're
machines.
connected to
Hubert,
that.
if
I don't
you
know.
saw
I
the-
don't know.
If you
I'm
saw
not-
the Avatar machine, you'd freaking black out. I mean, this thing, the quality, yeah, but it's a different company. But
Yeah.
Stern is killing it because they're just with the licensed properties, one after another, putting really thoughtful designs into it, just really nice, you know. So they're doing one after another. So Stern's knocking it out of the park. They're definitely like the big mainstream powerhouse, you know. So
Yeah.
this game, the other thing I'll say that did a fabulous job of, I really like Transformers, is as you're playing, you know, the back glass screen, the video screen is always sort of giving you instructions, trying to keep you up to date with like what you actually have to do on the field to progress with whatever you're doing. And this game did just like an excellent job of spelling out constantly, which sometimes even on modern games, it's just hard to do because it's like
Yeah.
the amount of information it's giving your eyes, so you look up and read while
Yeah.
you're still engaging and stuff. And this game just did such a good job of like, oh, okay, I know exactly what I'm doing to
Yeah.
like progress this quest I'm in or whatever.
Yeah.
So
There's a
Transformers-
spot by my house that had Jaws, and then they had Venom.
Oh,
And
yeah.
both of those machines, I just like
yeah.
didn't know what I was doing, so I was just like hit.
That's
hit,
what, yeah.
hit.
First, you're just like aim for
Go
the
up the
blinking
ramp,
lights,
yeah.
aim for the blinking lights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So-
these ones,
Well, even those ones are giving you instructions. It's just you gotta play them to really
Got
let it
it.
sink in because it's like information overload when you get to one of these machines, sensory overload. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But Transformers did a really good job. This is the first time I'm on the machine, and it was like spelling stuff out really nice. So, and the sound effects, everything. If you have any love for like that old cartoon, dude, I was vibing with it big time. So yeah.
so
And that
sick.
just came out last month. So thanks for Stern for letting me play both of those premium editions, fancy
Yeah.
machines, pricey, right? So
Check out Huber Hype. You'll
was
see a little
sick.
cloose-ups of them for
Yes.
sure. You'll see the
Nice.
spot. You'll see the spot.
Have you played the Godzilla one, Don? There's the Stern
Yes.
Godzilla.
And I played the special edition of the Godzilla Island. Oh my gosh, if you'd see this machine. I forget what it was like. Basically, the 0-0 edition of it. Even though it was the old,
crazy.
it was the old Godzilla, but they made it all the paint and everything was all black and white. So
Oh,
the whole thing was
sick.
black and white,
Oh.
but then it was colored lighting.
Oh, wow.
So as you're playing, it's like
Wow.
illuminating with all this sick color and stuff like that.
Dude.
Really
Oh,
cool.
that's
Baby
so cool.
Sweetness, did I tell you about that Godzilla one? You were basically like, I felt like the balls were like heavier than normal because like they were moving really
Oh.
fast. And it was like
Huh.
constant multi-ball. It was insanity.
Well, it's funny. You got to look, at a pinball machine. Anytime you go to a pinball machine, you look on the side. They actually have a little level thing, and depending on where you're at, it's that could be in the middle, or they could because you adjust the casters on the bottom of the legs that change the elevation.
maybe it was
so
leaning
people
forward.
arcades can put
Just
in like
the casters on the bottom of the legs.
Yeah.
I literally don't even know what that means.
there's little round like casters they call them that screw into the
Yeah,
bottom
you
of the
change the height.
Yeah, you can change the balance.
They powder coat the legs on these things now. You roll them up to change the balance. So like you always want to look because some places will make it so it's that bubble's at the top and the balls then are coming down quicker. Like the gravity is like.
Maybe that's what it was. 82 screwed me
So
on
I
the
think that
Godzilla
look at
multi-ball.
that level next time you're there, Island. Tell them to level the machine. What's up with that?
That Godzilla machine was crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
Godzilla's
That is
sick.
so sick.
All right, last
So,
one, Don. Take us on.
Real quick,
So
we're gonna do this
sick.
quick. This was a huge surprise. I
Yeah.
wasn't scheduled for it. Blood, what'd you do? You pulled some strings at the 11th hour.
Blood pulled some strings.
I-
Blood
I-
greased some palms.
Big
walked-
time.
Backdoor shady deals.
Big time.
Yeah.
Lizzie Killian was at the press desk for this. I walked over to talk to her, and she's like, "Are you guys in on this?" I'm like, "I don't think I saw an email for this game."
You in on
So
this?
like I was like, okay, like I looked at Dawn's schedule and like what times you
saw
have this
a
time
window.
open, and she had a window.
Yeah.
And so I booked Dawn, and then because I knew I'd see Dawn at the next appointment because we had Sonic right after that.
Yeah.
And I was like, Dawn, you're going to go see this game. I already booked you.
I had no expectations, but what a wonderland I stumbled into. I mean, just to tell you this, it's a pirate, right?
Say the name of it.
What is it? Sea of Remnants?
Sea of Remnants.
Yes.
Sea of Remnant. Sea of Remnant.
Sea of Remnant. And it's just immediately captivating. Like it
Yeah.
starts off really surreal, almost like like a journey or like a Sword in the Sea or something like that. I mean, there's cryptic quotes coming on the screen, and you're just in this like ethereal sort of ocean at night with moonlight.
So like
and all this stuff.
emotional right away.
Right, there's a lot of emotion
Yeah.
and there's story going on, but it's very like just almost there's eccentric qualities to everything. All the characters look like sort of puppets and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But as you get into it, so it's a pirate adventure at heart, but it's got so much going on. I mean, they had a half-hour slot for me to play the demo, and so I just got into it. I had my headphones on. I'm just sinking into this world, like getting more and more immersed in it, and you just don't know what to expect next. And suddenly I realized because they didn't cut me off like they usually cut you off on a lot because I think I was the last one. So I looked at my thing. I was like, I've been already just playing for an hour. Like
Yeah.
I was
Oh my God,
sunken
just
in
gone.
like an hour just flew
Oh, there's
by
a
in this
second
game.
trailer with the
Wow.
gameplay, by the way.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah. So the thing about this game is it's just like a wild mix. I didn't even get close through. Everyone I talked to, by the way, were like, no one was getting through the demo because they just let you play. The demo goes for
You
like
just went
ever.
all-
I mean, I went so far and they were still. But it's a combination of so many things.
Wait, you're playing Mahjong?
You've got.
Wow.
You've got.
There you go.
Oh my!
I didn't even
God.
see this.
Hubert.
Oh my God.
There's so
the
much.
number
to this
one game I need to fully learn. Yeah.
There's. Look at this. I didn't know about
I
any
know
of
one.
this.
I only know one way to win in mahjong, but there's so many other ways. I need to learn.
I've
more
always
ways.
wanted to learn Mahjong.
Yeah.
You should teach me.
I know. I know like 30%. Yeah.
That's not bad.
Elise was telling me she's been playing Mahjong.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I've always wanted to play Mahjong.
I know
It's
30%.
so fun.
Stream.
You can jump on the ship. There's like ship combat. There's all this like
Ooh.
third person real world adventuring. There's multiple battle systems, some turn based, some real time, all hybrid
Okay.
mixed together. Like I
Ooh.
didn't play it enough to understand what where everything was. So it's like a seamless thing between everything. So that's
Wow.
what made it such a like
Oh,
completely-
racetrack here?
I didn't know about any of this. But
and
it's
it's not a musical like that other trailer made it seem
I didn't
like?
get to any musical part, so I don't know
Crazy.
if it is. I
This
didn't
game is
see that.
nuts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and like all this stuff, I didn't even see any.
Holy
And
crap.
it's this guy you play as?
Free roaming on
Yes,
an
with this
Or is
island
it
guy.
a
here.
custom character?
You
or
can
is it just
customize your character completely at the
Oh,
beginning,
okay.
male, female, whatever you want,
Nice.
however you want the
Right.
look to be. And like I said, it's these sort of like you're actually these dolls, like you're
Yeah.
these animated dolls. So that style of it is really cool too. Got a whole bunch of uniforms and stuff you can unlock and stuff like that. So there's a lot to it and a deep story, and it looks like puzzles and all kinds of stuff. But the thing is, it's like it's captivating on a deep way, too. Like you said, Huber, emotional from the very
Yeah,
beginning. It
that's
grips you that way.
awesome.
And games don't always grip me that way. And
Yeah.
like, you know,
Gotta
and from-
squeeze through?
yeah, I know.
Wow.
Squeeze
They're
in.
approaching
Fire-
Sony
Got it
territory
all.
now.
Firebugs.
Holy
Look at this
shit.
stone golem. I mean, so yeah, this game was super fun. I got sucked right in, and I can't wait to try more of it.
That's so
like
awesome.
Yeah.
totally exceeded my expectations of what
It's-
I thought
Wow.
it would be.
Is
Yeah.
there a date on it?
This one, I don't know. I have no idea what the date was.
See what the trailer says.
Let's check
Yeah.
it out.
It's crazy because it seems like, yeah, there's so many different gameplay styles.
There are, and that's the thing about it, Sophia. Is like in the trailer, it looks chaotic with all
Yeah.
that different stuff. But when you're in, like I said, there's so much I didn't see. When you're in the game, it's a very smooth kind of flow to it. I never,
Right.
even though I didn't know his Noah, was like, oh, now I'm in now I'm in turn-based combat. This and that. It's like it wasn't. It didn't, put you off or something like that. It
Nice.
was
Yeah.
just like kind of smooth going from one thing to the other. So man, I had fun with it. It was sick. Yeah,
That is awesome.
Nice.
yeah, it was fun. Thanks, Blood.
No
TBA?
precise release date.
No date.
TBA.
TBA after GTA.
It's a-
TBA after GTA.
It's a big swing.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
a big
after-
swing.
Not in September. It's either September or after GTA.
September,
Those are the only
October.
options.
Whenever the
That's it.
GTA
Yeah,
window
that's-
ends, that's
that
what I
is
wonder.
it.
How long
I
is that
think
window going
it's
to go
November.
to?
It's all of November.
I know.
Is GTA.
It's ridiculous. I actually after we watched the press conferences, I went on Wikipedia and I was like, okay, like let me look at all the games coming out in this year. And November and September, October was like really stacked. And then November had like 3 games. It was GTA and that was it. So
That's so fun.
it was
I
crazy.
can't wait to see
It was
who's
crazy.
going to go toe to toe with
I
GTA.
know.
Some game is going
I
to do
know.
it
Some game.
because they'll get
Yeah.
some sales out
It
of
was
it.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
All right, Chad.
That is it. I
That's it.
just want to give a big shout out to the mods.
Yes.
Give big shout out to the
Thank you,
mods
mods.
from yesterday and for
Yes.
today and for the upcoming days of Easy Allies. Thank you so much. We love you. We support you. Thank you for helping us. It does not go unnoticed, so we want to thank you. We
Nice.
want to thank all of the subs of Easy Allies and the patrons of Easy Allies. We want to thank all of you from the bottom of our hearts. We love you so much. If you are just joining us, you can check us out on patreon.com/easyallies. You can also sub right here on twitch.tv/easyallies. So all of that really, really helps us to keep going and to be back for the Game Awards
Oh, yes.
at the end of the year. And of course,
and every
just
week in between.
and every single week in
Every
between,
single
of
week.
course. And this time next year, of course, it just helps us keep on going. I want to thank Bloodworth for being here.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, Bloodworth obviously making all the schedules for us. Just a
Yeah.
ton of work, Blood.
Yeah.
I really want to thank you
Shout
so
out,
much
Blood.
Shout
for
out.
just scheduling all of us and the appointments. That's
Oh,
a
yeah.
ton of work. And I just want to thank you publicly right here
Yes.
for doing all that. I want to thank Sophia for being here as well.
Yes.
Thank you so
for
much.
having me.
I want to thank Dawn for editing the betting special, editing
Yes.
everything, just being here, doing all that, filming Huber Hype today.
Yes.
So much love and respect. I want to thank Isla for just keeping us on track every day, every week, doing all of that stuff that some of us do not want to do. Isla just gets it done and holds it all down.
The IRS has my name. There's legal implications. We're
Yeah.
shareholders, man.
Exactly. And of course, Damiani for coming all the way out from Texas to
He's
be
real.
here.
He's a real
Yes.
boy.
Exactly. Coming all the way out from Texas just to be here for this huge week to celebrate Summer Game Fest. And that is not all of the coverage of
Yeah,
Easy
what are we
Allies.
doing tomorrow?
Yeah, so we'll be there tomorrow and Monday. And there's a lot of embargoes, so a lot of those impressions will most likely be on Tuesday.
Yeah. We got Tuesday.
yes.
There's a lot of stuff that we can't share until Wednesday, but like turning it around after it's like pre-shot gets a little weird. But yeah, so there's more to come.
And there's a bunch
Throughout
that'll
the week.
trickle out over
Yeah.
the next month or two.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
couple of things that are
Yeah.
like a
Crazy
couple of weeks
embargoes.
away and then a couple of weeks after that.
Yeah.
Um,
Everything I played today was embargoed. I was like,
But
no.
Huber, what are we doing?
Yeah.
What can the viewers at home watch us do tomorrow morning?
Big day tomorrow morning. All the dreams are alive again.
Yes.
They are not dead. They
No.
are back on meat back on the menu, boys.
Big time.
Tomorrow is the Xbox press conference.
It's going to be big.
I honestly think it's going to be big.
I do
There's
too.
going to be something there.
Yes.
You know, I mean, it is a first, you know, back in the E3 days, we always used to talk about a first party
Yeah.
press conference.
Yeah.
This is Microsoft, Xbox themselves. So expect something big.
Somebody had high hopes today. Like
Okay.
they were like, want to see Halo
Okay.
and Spyro.
Halo and
Right.
Spyro. Let's
Like,
go.
all right.
Wow.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I'm down for anything tomorrow. Obviously, we're gonna get some Gears of War. That's always fun.
Yes.
You know, Gears of War has been gone for a little
Heavy
bit. We had
hitter is back.
we had 5 many years ago. I feel like that was like 2019 or
Yeah, it must have
2020.
been.
And then of course we got the remaster of one. But it's time for a little Gears of War E-Day. That'll be fun. So
Oh yeah, no, they're doing like a whole like
exactly.
block, like
Yeah.
hour afterward. Yeah.
Yeah. So tomorrow at 9 a.m. Right, Isla?
9:30, I think, is when
Cool.
we're going live,
Yeah.
and then after that, I think me and Don are reacting to PC Game
Me,
Show.
Don, or you, Don, and Sophia. Yeah.
Nice.
Sick. Oh,
Sophia
yes.
might not
why
be
do
here.
I
for
always
Oh,
this.
okay.
miss
So jolly.
that one? Damn it.
Because it's happening in the middle of
I
the Summer
know.
Game Fest day.
Well, right,
Ah.
and so like we will. It depends on how long it is, because if it goes till 2, we might have to stop.
Yeah,
and
you
might have to
leave
jump
go
out
to
anyways,
the show
yeah.
floor because we have appointments at 3.
I'm just putting it out
Um,
there. It's way too early, and there's like a 1% chance, almost a 0. I'm just gonna throw Citizen Sleeper 3 out there for no reason.
Hell yeah.
I'm just gonna throw it
2
out there.
came out
I'm gonna throw
fast.
it out there.
Nice.
2
I'm gonna
came
throw it
out
out there.
fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so tomorrow 9:30 a.m. we'll be here for the Xbox showcase. Then it's the PC gaming showcase. Then we have to all run back down to the floor and look at a bunch more stuff. And then we're back on the floor Monday, and then we're coming back Tuesday to do all the rest of our impressions except for the embargoed ones. And we will have a special guest on Tuesday.
Nice.
I don't want to jinx it by saying who it is, but
Surprise.
it's very cool. He's very cool.
Yeah.
We like
Good
him
one.
a lot.
Good one.
Nice little tea.
He'll probably
Good
be
one.
here around, I think. We'll probably start like at 3 or 4 or something, and he'll be here for part of that.
Hell yeah.
The impressions will be in place of group stream.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we'll start early and go through as much as everything we can go through, and then we'll sleep for a week.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, Tupac from Stranger Than Heaven is
yeah.
coming on our stream. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Jesus
Oh my god.
Jack, calm down. All right.
And Hugh, real quick, before we go, Huber, you thanked everyone. We're all thanking you. I gotta say, there's nothing like it, dude. This time of year, celebrating, being around your joy and passion, the genuine love you exude, dude. Going around Summer Game Fest with you during Huber Hype, but just the entire time.
I just want to
This
play
is awesome.
all the games, dude.
I know, man.
I want to play all the games. Not only all the games they announce, but like all the games they announce that make me also want to play all the old games that are like related to the new games. It's just like I want to play 1,000 games now. Damn it.
Yeah, we got to replay all the
God.
Final Fantasy VII
I know.
remakes now.
Run 'em-
like-
run 'em
Too many
again.
games.
I
Run
still
'em
have to finish
again.
Reaver.
Too many
Yeah, same,
games.
me too, actually. All right, everybody, we will see you tomorrow bright and early. We're gonna be done now, so we can go sleep a little bit.
Good night.
And we'll be back here in less than 12 hours.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
So
We'll
we'll
be
see
here.
you. We'll see you then. Okay, bye.
Yeah. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye.